MAAME musem enyewe yasem na jimwano pa ewie nyumre nyina se wo bompaya eya kaigana sre wo nyankopo fagana shenensa MAAME musem nyina denyina nyewe yasem na jimwano pa ewie nyumre nyina eya wubopaya ganani eya kaigana sre munyakupo fagana sheninsa eno na wo your mind papa eno na wo odo ma woman eno arana yeshishe odo ma woman eno arania eno na wo your mind papa eno na wo odo ma woman eno arana yeshishe odo ma woman eno arania
I need to come vinye. Yeah, Lona Wuduko. Yeah, the miele. Yeah,
no be papa. No lewo yes somo oma. Somo ke oma. No
Chiche kwade ke dangarini Chiche de suyaya Shuna karika Chiluchi Suna karika Chiyeka
MAAME musem nyina denyina nyewe yasem na jimwano pa ewie nyumre nyina eya wubopaya ganani eya kaigana sre munyakupo fagana sheninsa eno na wo your mind papa eno na wo odo ma woman eno arana yeshishe odo ma woman eno arania eno na wo your mind papa eno na wo odo ma woman eno arana yeshishe odo ma woman eno arania
Osa Yeah, busiafo na wie ya mamunyina ha eba me manti so ha ya need 100.9 FM na ya benada 31st August na ye da etwato e wo bosome August mu wo afi 2021 emu na day ebi ensan si bio e wo ya brabo mu da biara da ya di enefo ahanu aduanan 244 days na abetwem e wo afi 2021 emu Tese nyame adom aka 121 days ene eda so wo ewo afi emu ehira enka oboade no se enei wama yensoso yasebie tese niema bebre ena ekoso ewo maimo niema bebre enti na 121 no ede ena wo ye de aboa oman Ghana ede na wo ye de pagya oman ede na wo ye se Ghana ni enamui no onsusu betimi aye bibi edi aboa na yefre mo befa kwanya so ama wakwa basononko eha eye neat 100.9 FM so me menti ena waso egu a utie no ye keka ye ho se ye de bosome abawie ye ne ye bewura bosome foforo mo no ye ma ye ho nka ye se anya bia ye do oman Ghana se de ye si di ya no ka edi passion etaye kire se ye do oman yi no eya na ya mpampa se ye do no ana se be ye nutu hunu keke ene de ka ya nananom eba ebeye bi enenti ya nwenwene nnwoma hodo efa modembo a wo mo be boye ede gi o mai esi ho anya bia yenso ye ni ho no mo a ye betimi anwono nnwoma bi ede amayen ana ni aye ye niema ye da na di niema ye isuban aye da na di ni aye ye no esefata se daachi bi ye ni ho a ye nananom edi akire ebe nwono nwom ede akamfo ye ebe nwono nwom ede abayaba so ana doctor papa doctor a wuwia aban hospital niema ede akọ wankasa private hospital papa doctor a wo bua nkrofo momawia nkrofo ma akoton won de wuye enti ede oman yi bekonanim daachi ye betimi anwono nwom ede afa ho politician wa watwe minimu denti anasa wo nkrofo yiye mu ntia wa watwe minimu denti ana wo nkrofo yiye mu ntia ya wuye daachi ye betimi anwono nwom ede afa ho ye betimi anwono nwom akamfo wana awura teacher papa teacher a wo guru nkrofo ma ye de won abehya won sa wo guru won asia topre eye wo dada nkrofo ma enso ne ye wuye daachi ye betimi anwono nwom ede akamfo ede abawaba so ede dawase na Century madam journalist obi na kan na the prof was journalist Century bema information ya e was setimi pie public na nkrofo hunu rota ekoso wo mai mu a watna so yi wagisika na watna so yi enti ye ompese be pie ana Century a woni nkrofo akoye kana na agisika adie enti ne ya wuye yi daachi ye betimi anwono nwom de enwom akono ede akamfo ede aboaba so ana ante nurse madam nurse wo wie nursing training woni ho hancho nyame na ye wadom ene nkakra ya fawo say ye adwuma e wo government hospital ye de yafo ahye wonsa na ato wo miemia phone so wotimi miemia phone so say ye so confused say medication kura wo de ma ayarefo no wakoma wrong medication no wakoku obi ba no wakoku obi papa no wakoku obi maame ni ayeye enti daachi betimi anwono nwom e de akamfo ya bayaba so ana wankasa bisa wo ho sa asem ne sa de ami ya na mo ami tuwe anya bia daachi ebetimi anwono nwom e de abamaba so ebetimi anwono nwom e de abomidin ebetimi anwono nwom bi e de akamfo me sa me ba asase so me ba ba hia o man Ghana mu no eniema me yeye aboa apagya o man no ye wuye bia ka hunu se edawanim etwa wo betwa so aba na de eme ya ne se wo nipa no a wo bedi saa wo nsamfo no asotwe ne ma aso wo ma wo mo to wo ba bi a wo mo adwene wo mo ho wo mo na saa asotwe no ebeba wo mo so enti sie hu ne saa de na wo se anamon bi a yetuo no etimi ma ye ni da ho etimi ya hwe yie omen eye me ene wo yendia enti se beko yio se enko yio ejina me na so said ye yenwom na tie ne yen ara ya sase ni ya boden den emma ye ne boden esan se ye nananom mogya na wo hwie gu ye e de gi asase to ho ma yen e de ye ne ye da chinchirimade na obeka fa ye ho e yen gatam e galam say bola efin minni mraso obi aye de ope tese basa yare nso ba na ne atia sim na kufa ne yete ho covid aba din hyehyeye no so na bo ho ban wase menye na ho na ka na obewuo wa wo hia ni na woni bi no ono so na yakaka benza ono a wo ye hia ni na woni bi no a ese ono na krakra ne ho hwe ne ho so yie no ono na be yakaka bensam akwa wukwa abusia omianwene o man ho yie na yenhwe se niema ayeye no betimi apagya omen na me ogidie sese ye nyina nya adwene mo foforo ya o my Ghana ebedi yie
ma wo mei musem enye we yasem na jingwano pa ewie nyumre nyina se wo bompaya eya kai Ghana
anya bia wakokata so abompa ya kai on my Ghana da abompa ya ma mu mpanyimfo da Bible kan say kwekotodwane ma yenka ya man mu mpanyimfo sade be nyame bedum wo ma osuru nyansa no matimi de abu o man yi say ya mompa ya ma wo mo decision bia wo be take bia at the end of the day yen ya yete form no yen ene be ko tia ye Adeshuma my mamunyina ha ye 100.9 FM 90 so ena utie no production crew aye crowd headed by Joe Damia Dumak Jerry Osage my boy and Frema Abankro Dabre wo share live on Facebook at 100.9 FM live and now for YouTube so why despite media midi ye de mami BIAMAH AKWAFO if it's a break was say no nine bebo me nemo na wa ha ya me yadom na no nine bo a na chese Ola Michael so abaji akonwa na waje entata de AKO FIE if it's a break ya e come no e na wa ha entu betimi do messages no e no comments no what they afa Facebook live making kind breast fatam e de amaw untimi ne san so a obetimi de akọ YouTube ye be hwe ne akenkan amaw e na ye WhatsApp line so e wo ho 050372174 050372174 ye beken kan breast safatamo ede ama ho
manyo bi papa no lewo yesomo somo oma no be wopa somo ke oma no
Chiche kwade ke dangarini Chiche te suyaya Shuna karika Chimuchi so Suna karika Chiyeka
Momei musem nyina denyina nyewe yasem na jingwano pa ewie nyumre nyina eya mubompa ya Ghana
abuzia ye hu tell ya ba pepa ye de mo ekwoka na wu eso
srewu
esanse ne eye benadent no ekwan so kosakose hu da wo bo ehun kyerkyere ye papa David Osafo ene ye bedin komo
your mind papa elona wo
edikoso amu afidie no ene ha se ye twe hu tell ye beba sesi a na ye de ye komo no aba
enu aran na ye hwehwe odoma woman enu aran ya and Luna woo your mind, Papa, and Luna woo adore my woman, and Luna yes you say adore my woman, and Luna
the ideal society they belong to are in these terrorist groups and not, for example, the Republic of Ghana. And so they would criticize how our democracy does not work and it does not deliver. They will criticize how they are waiting for jobs, but those jobs will never come because the government will never be able to deliver. They will criticize how they can take certain things happening in society and use them as examples to radicalize. All these become the techniques of radicalization. They become the techniques of, if you call it, undermining what we are, what progress we have made, and what we have achieved. People should not assume that there is no jealousy that in the Fourth Republic we have maintained and sustained political stability. We are not like other places where people are arrested and locked up. People don't want to see a country, and when I say people here, I'm referring to these terrorist groups. They are envious that when there is an environment in which every country is suffering under the weight of terrorism, Ghana continues to stand stable. It's not to create the mistake of allowing people to fall into the hands of terrorists, but that every day we work together to overcome those challenges, right from local government level to national level, to prevent that radicalization, which then makes people to fall into the hands of these groups when the possibility of recruitment arises. Let us continue with the effort of delivering good governance. Military or security is one, but it is more about the delivery of good governance. Let in every village and in every community, even when we have challenges, let us continue to engage one another in which people know that there is a collective effort, both formal and informal. Continue to allow you in the media to have the space. Even when you criticize, it should not be interpreted as negative. It should be interpreted as constructive to help the accountability process. Let's continue to deepen democracy.
The propaganda machinery of the NDC will be oiled using their representation in Parliament. Every conceivable government policy or intervention will be furiously attacked. They will question the government's promises, they will question the government's achievements, and they will question the government's intention. They will unleash these attacks both on the floor of Parliament and outside the floor. There's no better group to respond to these attacks, to set the record straight and to match them boot for Chalewoti than the majority caucus of Parliament. So we need to tell our story in terms of what we have been able to accomplish. We need to let Ghanaians know how we have been able to reduce, not completely eliminate, but to reduce the hardships. The hardships were there before we came into government in 2017, and we have done so much. And this is an area we should not shy away from. In the area of social interventions, our government has been just marvelous.
I described it as an afterthought. I mean, this government didn't come to, take infrastructure seriously. I think that the experience after the last election is what has geared them to, want to put something on the ground to show that they've done infrastructure too. The thing about hospitals is not a one-size-fits-all. You do a survey of the population and you put the health facilities based on what the need is. Because we want to see what is going to be the source of funding, what scientific thinking has gone behind the building of those hospitals. For instance, there's already confusion over two cities that are close to each other, and salt has already been cut in one for a hospital, and under 111 there's supposed to be another hospital, and these are almost twin cities, virtually a few kilometers apart. So why would you be putting two hospitals in the same catchment area? So I don't think that the thinking has been done carefully, and so they need to look at it again and make sure that it fits the needs of our people. unemployment is a very serious problem that we confront. And it's not only this government that is confronting the problem. Past governments have had the same problem. And so the solution does not lie in one person's head. And that's why I've always suggested that we are willing as a party to join the ruling party. And let's have a high-level summit on job creation to see how we can come out with a communique on what succeeding governments will do to make sure that our young people can get jobs to do and that we can grow the economy faster and make sure that our people live in decency and dignity. So these are suggestions that I've made. They've not been heeded so far. And it's my hope that God will touch the heart of the leadership so that that can happen. The church and our religious leaders continue to be the moral voice of our society because you are the voice of the voiceless and you are with the grassroots. At the grassroots level, your churches are right down at the grassroots, and you know what is going on in the country. Times are hard, even though the New Patriotic Party, NPP, say that times are not hard, but it's me who is giving Ghanaians the impression that times are hard. It makes me wonder what kind of logic, that Ghanaians cannot feel hardship unless John Mahama comes and tells them that times are hard.
Abusiafo kana wo bra na aso se na eda bia metai kan se ye beka na nso nya de bewuo ye kan ya tena se ye kan ya hwenkwan ye kan amomman yi akoso ye nkan ye ngu da nyame pangu si ye beka Ghana sam se be ya Ghana betimi akoso Ghana bedi ye na ye bewu never. Yenyina enim se ade baako a edi omanya eha omanya asese ye nhunu ba bia emfa si emfa benkum si emfa nifa si anya de ye nhunu eye kankwanhia se de ekum nkrofo no eche covid eti nan pa nipa bi kra do ma no atum se ahokeka ene ahopepre ya ye de bo dawuro fa covid ho no anka ye mfa sa ahokeka ne ahopepre ni bi emmo dawuro emfa kankwanhia ho dawuro no de ye bo National Road Safety Authority womu bo adwuma womu bo dawuro efria na afo ha ekosi metifi mantamu do atoye fam epoye fam chese be bia womu eko na nso ade ne se si anachi no why nete ho si anachi no yetu ne fo awie eba se bia woduru ba bia opese wo sai ka ho ahwe se bia ka bi mfiri wanim ana de odi wanim no obema akwan mu osan ne ho ana eduru ha no mu entumri kantente at the end of the day nipa wo ye nkyerehire no wode wawie waja driver no otiesti anachi kona kwotena sti anachi o they say aka driver ene ni nyame enti na no enkwanhia ne ba ye de kohye road safety ana de kohye MTTD ana ye de kohye hwan eniyeme bu ho no wo si etimi ehwe na ye pone ho ni etimi waye ne mu yie na ye ka eho asem na ye hwa enne na nka ye hwe se ye bedi nkomo e de afa lights ye lighting system enye street lights na mom no ka ho light itru anadwo bremu se anadwumu ha ehia ka obitimi to ne light no ama na chese ato foforo na fira nipa na ni afa no hu ba bia onfa ka no emfa what you say timi to light to obi ani chese the incoming car ani nipa ne mma wa yi kura se o reduce light ne kaka wo mfi ukura enti ube hu anu ane crying nasa enti se base bia se be ye weda no so kura ebo asi bebre nsuo totɔ ne ade a ne nyina edura na dwobre mu titiru no a light ena ye de be ye adwuma e wo kwantempon so enti wo se etimi ka ye light no ho asem apart from car ho light nso no street light nso e yasem enkuro bi ho no ma uduru so a esum se kabisi light ni baby etum ohu kura se kronie enkran kran fam ha baby obehwe na chese sum kabisia baby a wasa light timi hira ho ne ho se o light a hira ha ma ha ye fe baby light wo bi e ho fe yenye ɛna akɔyɛ nsɛm bebree nti ɛna nkwanhyia wɔkyena nkwanhyia enti ɛna ne atu asi hɔ nom sɛ yɛhwɛ na yabɔ nkɔmmɔ ɛde afa yɛn lighting no ɛho enti yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛsa ɛbɛka yɛn papa David engineer o David Osafo Adonten na yɛne no adi nkɔmmɔ ɛde afa yɛn car lights no ɛho yɛgusu apusu ahoma na yɛnsan nyanka no idie abusua kanawu abusua kanawu team a mutie yɛ wie yi yɛba mo so yɛba mo hɔ na yaba bɛhwɛ a nkwanhyia bebrebe no kwan bɛ ne yɛbɛfa so a yɛn lighting no obo anu ma ne car lighting nyɛ wɔnam sum ka nam sum mo ɛnam sum deɛ ɔte ane ka sum ko hu ane sa bedru nkyɛn street lights nyɛ adwuma obi twam a wo nhunu no wo behu ane paw na de abɔ no o light nyɛ ɛna street light nsusu eni hɔ enti obi ka sɛ two troubles one god hu ne ɛbɛyɛ na nso de car na dwira obi hu ne ɛbɛyɛ na de car na kɔ dwira dadeɛ bi mu ne nyinaa yɛn poor lighting system no ɛna ma ɛkɔ so saa nneɛma no enti yɛn hwɛ yɛn lighting system no bɛn ɛne yɛn fanfa so car ɛhyia car a ɛsɛ otimi ɛba ɛde ne light no ɛba low ne headlight no wɔde ba low oh afei kora kyerɛ sɛ ne yadom no wato ne sɛ ɛhyire na ato w'ani nti afei wohu sɛ wokɔ anim sɛ wokɔ nkyɛn o sɛ wokɔ hi o ɛfra w'ani wohu ane bran magyemani so enti ɛka nkwanhyia bebrebe no yɛn lighting system ɛnso so ɛgyina fa hello
Mame BIAMAH.
Good afternoon Nana Mwako.
Good afternoon Mame BIAMAH.
Let's say
Adom an empire and yashi.
It's you.
Me did say also hoye pa.
Adom no ntime hoye pa. Hoye.
Eda wadi asu. Amun chia you I can no dam one egg must know your on my Ghana. Mame BIAMAH ka ho like ho sem be. Be ye say ene be we for you see for edoko kwa so anajo. Because Mame BIAMAH like wo ha amafo da ka ho a na nke enu pan say on use light our car. Some kind of activities, no. So the car last will be a stand in the head and the car is in the car on top. But that's a lie. I just know good and not like that to any. Woman is doing grandpa. Oh, who said I was on to do like a gym. So you know money more. I'm going to answer that. No money and chair, driver phone. Because driver phone is any fire about to use car light. Oh, fine. Because we're so higher. Now I'm forest every year who are in the water high. Then can come after Obinum I can't say crown. And I didn't also highlight every woman. Woman one like that do oh no not the show about the hiding and then you yank a chair. Oh Quano. Near the phones who said also the who see at the if you own him also be the natural. They say too much. Now for saying so yet I said it here on the Bia to be and I look at the passing at some point, passing cover 2 foot over, maybe a hat or what? No, deep passing an atom. So when I was in a car, now I'm in my office, my office, you come on me a day. The entire and feet your fingers in just all doing the crowd over the boy.
Meda sipi Nana Mwako meda se. Mese a driver for no so moon time moon frame pa driver for na mutie ye no. Oni ma mate for no. Mon fra ye. Na yen mon share mo experience e wo kwan so. Munshebi na omanfo mutie no ehunu. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Yami adom na mpacho nso e.
Media wala from the akai and penny for all the be ya boy.
Yo, it's you.
Wunia no kure asam because Africa so be MP tutu no. Ma menchia ma di njibrin ha na onabo fu swampofo. Na nampi be bia obi anyamenka. Obapa me sabe maeka adwuma pen a cargo adwuma me ye pa wo mabrabom ansa na mani ba bifra na me de wo fa central region ye kwan ya oba meka mestre wo se ye kwan isa central region lord kwan main road isa enti se ka ke biara eba na kitwa bi so ba na wo hwe sene articulator car si on be bi on fog light
Mekai ne bompa ye wani mu yi walusu no kakra na wo hwɛ sɛ ne ɛwo so ɛtɔka nketewa spinches ye ni a ɔba pa wo hwɛ a den na wo hwɛ a wɔbɛyɛ ɔkɔnkyɛn bebree a wanhwɛ yi a wɔtɔ amenem ana nkyɛn so no wanhwɛ yi a wɔne ka yi edi emhyia wanhwɛ yi a na akɔpem eti ɛbɛsɛ nyɛ mpanyinfoɔ sɛ ɔmo nyɛ yɛ kwan no dual road man mienu kɔ mienu ba ɛne ɛsɛ wɔn no a ɔmo fi ɛba no sɛ ne light no yɛ sɛ dan koraa mpo sɛ dan a yɛ sure sɛ ɛnkɔfa sɛ bi a wɔne wei no bɛkɔ akɔpem eti ɛbɛsɛ mpanyinfoɔ no ɛkwan no esua ɔmo hwɛ no ɔmo nkyerɛ mo man na ɛntumi ɛnsewu amanfoɔ life ɛmfɛ ma wɔn.
Medase no krasa medase pi wo nso betimi afrɛ na yakɔyɛ nim. Hello. Yes.
Hey.
Good afternoon. Enka also bajo weni. Yo nanchi yeti o.
Akwa asɛm de yɛmfa nyɛ politics. Eti nesra na Onyankopɔn nta akwata sɛ na yɛabre. Ma ntie akwabra ba kwa yabu a Onyankopɔn sɛ na bibio. Na me nkyɛ wura de tete kɔsɔm na de. Quality ne ma Onyankopɔn sɛ kwadwuma.
Enchia ne dɔso, kɔso nchia ne dɔso.
Eti nesra na dan kwakufu. Amege ba wutie.
Ethiopia.
Aha, that's right. What when you are calling her, what is the Assembly Federal Takra? The Ukoba South Africa. The Johannesburg, Adico Victoria. I see 3 go 3 come. A corner just 3 days. Na mi bisa sa de kuma sinin kra yent mi nyabi wonya kokoko mi kuom ko wasaka wonya sa akwa ma sa saka say so to press akafo
medase pi yemhwe yem road accidents no yemhwe yen car lights no ne street lights. Hello
Atu mi tiawo
mejo so now what to say
oye
the Christmas etio
so oye de
adom marakwa
ajani moni
ahu ba mashada no mamodi
sir so mashada na msumi bo mi dia mo hu se ye me ya
mitio ajani mo
yeah na no drama ni bi be kasa wo se ade na omo ye no omo sheda pa na omo ye sa
accident no
omo so omo sheda pa
na driver ni wani tua passe wu ko wu si mewu
wo so e driver wakaka no chechiri mu pa wo se wa wo ka jane no adi se wo ko speed bibiri na pese wo sa no ho no na no bi afa bi anye wo kwan mu a wo ye wo to no wa na ye sa no ho but have the speed bi pa wo di e tu bi se wo say hu nya no wo ka ye konchen wo ka ye konchen eni se ka bi ba e de na bi si afi ye koto no ne ye ka afi o fi nya ya
na no sana na barrier bi ani kwan so na police for no muni kwan so betimi a report ne behavior na ma police
da bi na police bi ani ya ne ye ko achemota ho no musa
enkra ha ya
aka ya jam na me
na America hu
me si ane no anya akwara so papa pani mu so no ye sa na mte no papa pani wo kaka se ye and this is an as well pa bebu so na so yam shi ope enu na ya na e de accident ni ba no eni zinga ya ade a wo bi e ko normal se bi a me ba wo be ma me kwan ama ko se wo ba me so ma kwan ama wakwa enka sa di nkin sida
da se agani mo da sipi agani mo mi ame dofo ba ko pe e na ote ne nka no onso betimi afre. Hello good afternoon ba jodi ni bebe afre ba jodi ti yo yeti yo
VIP
Mr. Light in your taxi driver. Mr. Light in the goose. Man who didn't cry, especially VIP for when the air now catch us like a bear. Secondly, and I wait for friends a boat to follow. Almost light to be a fraxy. Oh, when and they say Mukasachi almost. And I said you would join you on the traffic light now on free at the kind back like that. And so if you have a call double side, you're woozy. I like to know what
it me say na asa oma beye it me say no ma ba beye e sure say ne oma ye na em say ye adwuma e da se yo ye da se bi also betime e de wo de aba 0302243540. Hello
BIAMAH soja
Alaji 1 good afternoon
BIAMAH police me wo on mo na wo kan kire obi se wo dofunu no
ene me wo ajani mo betie
o yire fi alaji gado ana
alaji wusu tua ho wusu she ho
yo
alaji me no de sanga je sadaka mo wo be ya mo bi abete yen kasa
ene ma ye di me ketabio
ma ti bitio
yo Nyankopon se obebre na ajima pa o ye ma o my Ghana. And you see, Jongo new coordinator no a your friend Ben Abdallah Banda unim
no. Be.
No, be said Dr. Mustafa midnight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Obo ajima pa obi Nyankopon se no.
Amen.
Unim BIAMAH.
Ebi alaji.
Accident bebre ekwan no ka ho. Ke yamfa ne se wo fa Kumasi Kosema. Kwan baako we ba na we ko ato David drivers no so don say brewu ho ono so say wo bra wo be park car no ada agina hu metakra no on pentema san ko fa passengers aba anase o pentema ko yi load no asa fa load no ho aba emra wo ni kum usu wa bra ena kwan no so ye baako upo Africa yano a omukwan ne de different wom BIAMAH na den na dabia yesi Ghana anu ye wo resources ye wo bibia esu still ye wo problems e wo kwan mu oh nti e bese minim se aban we de ya nitia se me am constituency o kan ko central o kwa sisi akwan no e da hoyopo o ma ye bibia nti ye bese se kwan akolonje no yanhwe na yamfa binka ho me wala mo se accident no atubetwa
meda se pe alaji meda se pa hello good afternoon
mami BIAMAH
yes me ba cho hwani
Onso odoba baako anase ukru baako e fe no yaw okromansa amoa
me do fu papa bi
ikira me na se chiro konkro
na ya muru mi wo radio yi so aye mu mi bio
eje do ku ana ba ware
okromansa ba jo mi ti o
yo akwanso se ne be ya accident ebeba anase etu obecha titru enkania eya yeso ne ho edito amanfo ani afia yehu kara eba ede akwansiaba nipacho ye betimi aboa ne se esese GPRTU ahoro a ewo we stations ahoro no any drivers no omutumi eye workshop ema on driver for any on my mate for no na me Jesus om de sa education e de ma on se wo mu ko workshop ahoro na amubiebie ensami ani so sei e de ma on no mu church omo a igidi se ewo mu se yakwa no enye dua carriage dia nanso no ebebra se ma so omo tikem na ade fa na omo so nkane na se ka bi ba ombe wunye so omo ye etimi hu se education no ebepua papa ema reduce ka akwansia aworo a etefi anajumu edase
yo yada sipi ye papa okromansa ena otene nka no onso betimi afred wadwencha bana na bibisa I was see timi enya cars bia na magje kra eka se there are cars bia ho no mo etete saa na che se no automatically edru ha enam highway no so na edru ba bia yesum a car bia nko car bia ma na light no atwene mu na ya hyeren se hyire na hwekwan mu ama wo edru ba bia car bi approach you na abafom. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pacho wani.
So you're from Isaac, me from Finimba.
Yo, I get you.
Yo, what now? My race is here. You can move baby. You my one.
You know. Onso baba kan ho ana.
Dabi, omo do so me papa.
Eh, omo no so. Dabi men kasa, omo no so.
Alaji odisi ba minimi no.
Alaji ya number 2. Yeah.
Yo, mami, we dey with say when we fit dey say mami tia na mumulate e wonu ngwa ko. Ta ai ta mu asama wu kan aya adule bia na eye pesa aya homoto. The kai last me nam kuma so fan so. Ba ya tanker drivers any trailer drivers. Umu na manu maso mu highlight. It's was highlight the mama ni dim. Masa kwa dum light no. Efi do be dum ntia or slimming. Otreme, so aya no musta da, omusi so ya cat. Kitso no, omu bu ya say ya mo bi mo. Oh, nti say aya kwanse be no. Drivers ne bi ka ho. Omu shada na omu ye, especially tankers no any start triple drivers no. Any omu for containers no. Omu ka ho. Omu shada na omu ye sade no. Yes, ya papa no police for no. Omu na kwan so a omu check sa na mani na because be na we mu na di accident na ba. Oh,
yo, menso medasipi aikedie ena ote yan unsu betimi afre. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bian.
Me pa chodi ni baby afrefi.
You're from Evans because Africa so.
Evans, you too.
Yes, Bian me de kakra me notice ni se won. Ya kwan no, ye strega na mpanifo. Omo nya ni dual carriage mai. Double ebi ko ebi ba aisa ka bia ntimi nkohye bia. And Ghana police for no. Omu pesika dia do. Omu pe bribe dia do. Ewa kwanso. On one name say drive over speeding or they be loading over cra. Now police ni wa Jessica 20 you can say 2 cities every no. Wow.
Is it the amount to my say 5 cities or 10 cities?
I'm telling you, Biam. This is a credit one cra. Odina kana or said driver no see form not the question envelope cancel line system not the man. And yet Ghana penny for one month say Ghana police tanker even Uchi Obia to say they were my man for 1 million on money ticket. Your baby also Nipano Kotia. Kotia. Wow, na sa de bia na de assembly for police for na de ne de maybe an Ukraine and Yamianu.
And no so MYA
accident be breaking no. But be best IGP. In himself or yeah Jumapa. Ya washa and ya best treno. On my in Sakra police for
Beba. Yes, yeah, da CP, Beba pa. Yes, yeah, da CP. Ebusia, the name Kaka kwan de ejina me no mi enu so. Ejina me no mi enu so. When ye mrasam na enye we as one kasa e na kan no uti animu enti wo na esa hwe na o regulate enema. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Pacho di ni baby afrefi. Ana ite o.
Pacho so udu en awum junction na. We ho echo overhead no na the whole street. There's no light.
Oh, Kafra, Nana, I raise a very serious issue. And Sawam Junction to overhead, no light. Where a young one, so yan ye pesum wajuma. I dream boninti, debia ye baby sumwo. Hello.
Hello, Miniaba.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Because I face intensive 1+1 barbering shop, the opposite Kiev.
Yo, why advert na we nefes kabra. It's you.
Never my power. If I get more, mammy nearby, Nania Tabula, Tabu, Akupe, and a cake, Chimina, Mamia Juamo. There were better for you now. In here, the commerce and so here, I drive a phone, you know, Moody or Quasonia. They are quite to me yet, Dasso. I want to benefit to any one of my. There's a pinty accident, a benina for the ekwan ye no emika obetu e different and ekwan so nya emika obetu e different ese kuma ekwan a company for ye ma ye se ke be dey e betimi dis me bi o des yes ye bia no enyina ha gira ha enyina ha fa fani be ko e se wo fani pa no wa fani pa because o lodu de be bia o na fani pa be ni pa ka no wi a won to okazi o si a o de ma ko si no ho e je adaba fo no o ma akwan share be nyina ga adaba fo ko ye nkwa nyina kuta adaba fo o be ba adaba ni ade a wokoye na ade e serious o senye serious o adaba ni na do ko e bi ni adaba fo ye kasa nkyere o ese jumade ni anu na ka kenye ye nye sa ye musu nyanka ne ye kwanso ye na obesi so mo we kwanso ye ma police for so ne eni sa ye kwanso ne eso dwa na e wo bi ko no bi aba no
that's CP also betimi afre hello Omayo hello Omaye hello
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho dini baby afre.
Mami BIAMAH make us a free tantra. Your friend is Alex.
Yo Alex, it's you.
Playing I Ghana president. Mami money juma power.
That's it.
Oba oda meme for humodi pa nyami tao. Mami BIAMAH se posi pasta ma yeki. Da omai ni da buana media so de dia mo be phone line tamam for be friend ni e kan ni nyina. E ya ne kosi sei. Ese police for turn form. Tenu de omo hunu kwan e de akoto bank say ukọ commercial bank a ubenya bi. Na ye chi driver ni a omo hunu kwan say ya chi Pako bank na pako tiaso.
Anani asem no.
Enya ho mfaso anase oman ni nya ho mfaso. Na omo be chi car say go police station sa na omo Jesus ka ni nyina na omo de go mbuto. Mami BIAMAH Uti senti da ben ya be koso ana sa ni omen de bia ye be kasa wo phone so de bia yimu be fa program ayesa program na enti den na change kakra enti mi mba oman Ghana se de bia be kasa anti kasa ni nyina ye ko si fan
Sabio
Echina wo ba betra ho be sanka we ba betra ho be sanka ti ye kan ni nyina no omo ti ana se ye boapayo
omo bunu egu omo asum be kakra be ja aka
mbo ko phone so dia eni omo be sisi aba wo so enti ye frem mo biafo mo na mo shepu ministers president and unti ne se mo ya for farm of the government enti frem mo ma mani nko mo se mo be kan na oman for the so support mo
kan de kan na mo eburu ne kan na mo bebo yen mo manfo na yetwitwaje mo no edura bi ne kan mo se ya ne wo kan tia we na mo be che yare
mami
de bedu ba bi e beja aka ne ehwe mo
ye nya sada bio covid di bae enipa mami BIAMAH ekum kakra bi na hwe accident eku Ghana fo kroma the accident eyi apeno hwe accident ekum Ghana fo last year near 200 and something so what you say 2000 plus na make come to 200 2000 plus accident o enti first say mami BIAMAH moto ko hospital na ko hwe e ma ni mema omunan me kura mi ko tran moto so mi nsama bu mienu se pen moto enti se ni baba ko pe bia ti mi tena so a mami BIAMAH kan ye ye be ka se moto mfa ni pa mienu miensa oba wonye se helmet ubi ko hospital ni ti mo pa mienu ko hem pa bia tetere na nkofo a omugu ho oman ni ka ho den
yada se ene o contribution a wo de aba na de ya areho ewo mu ne se wo betena ha wo media ni no wo behu ne ekoso a enye wo be se wo pone ho aka wo kaseti aye nipa wakaseti aye nipa ne ene no wo mu etu adapa wo mu a enhunu wo da wo mu enkasa wo ho da na wo mu sopa wo na sesebe ne wo sopa no ye de ne ba begina wanim ama wahwe nipa se de osi etia anko hu face to face physical say ya ontimi mmo wampo na kampese wabedi watem enso hello yes wadom na wonso e
nyame adom ni ye pa e frame jo ashama
yo yeti o
e che fo nyina ti ashama fo nyina na mi sister the American say the aban bia na se Ghana fo nyina ye pese akwanhia no twitwa won Muma yan can't ban say. The via Niama Elco through Edma driver for no, and also can be and a contempt because Devano obey a Juma Pon, no need fuel, attendant Nequaco Kuntokwa. What you are here? Because fuel was through. Or tofu no the Juma, or na passengers, na fuel nashi. Then the park, this will say no quabu so cano cota. On Timinto. If you can't resist now to the extent said, Devanuka Juma no Poma, only been coffee. Who wants to know the play, no or the play, no the call, no the but maybe I said Devanuka no offer. If you 10 years, you better catch up and say, Abaye, a woman say, oh, yeah, then obey your first pass no, and obey your mafu and Susako form. I'm not there from some 1 year. No, with my year, Juma no man, like a Yamayan. In self, when was sooner never no cockra at an asman. No, no, quacoku. Or got papers at a woman of masman so meton by for no quacoku because any ball was through. What you say?
Let us say, yo, yate, yada sippy. So what's a middle contribution about? I was yakana uni agusuno can quenchia near a decan quenchia eba. Contributory factors and a back the lighting system no the car lighting yet one race yes now yes ABC basa when I'm quite sure I said sabe ya go bongo for asem so am ya be marry her European countries ahodo be broma shase se wo mo ye mra ne hyehyɛ e de afa car lighting ho sensem ho anka wia kraka anamwa nanka light ni siso anadwo nanka siso kama ye na make na magere e ka se ye wo cars bi ho no afi na e fresh new cars ya ye e no de sa de bi ahyemu a what your driver what a car num na se edru ba bi a esum wo ka bi a nko ka bi a ma ohun se wanim da ho no mo a na car no anyo na be me bibia so automatically na car no light no ashran ato wanim amwahunu wanim intentenso mu edru ba bi a cars efiri ho wanim e ba ne ade no ehwe light na be blind wo mo a na automatically eno a ateso esi enya sa cars bi say de ya adwene na esitie no ye enya sa cars ni bia ye nyine be wu ye de ba be hoso ne ahye because covid aye ni abra ye bohu dawro ni ade no ayi a ekọ ayi 2 years ekọ 2 years oni pasan afa na nipa over 1000 every covid mu ahwere wo nkwa accidents nipa he between January and now less than a year 8 months nipa san na enam accident so agu I was here for unfortunately and yantimi engineer David Osafo Adonte eni nkomo yeah sure say nyame yadom adasenne ye benya no na ye ne na di nkomo asem we ye ne besa ato akoso ne aka ho asem ye nka ya ye pese ho hyehye ya hodo a National Road Safety Authority wo mo so aye afutuo be no mo de ma ban efa sa ne mai ehun zanza ne ma nketekiti bi ho no mo ase ye bu ye ne aguso nso ne edi yewuo eja wase etimi ka ho asem e waye ni ehun anamo a ye tu because up now wontimi mfra panyi bi emisa ne se bia anamo be ne yetu animu anim ye se ye de be sin kwanhia no bi entimi enya solution bi immediate solution bi emfa ma ho obi aya na otitinitire ho obi aya na otitinitire ho enti ha ye se twene no me empa na pampam ye be pa na pampam ye be pa na pampam o se panyifo timi ka bibi kye se enhihye ye ben ya ye a ye di sika kwanhia ano because ni pe wu sabe yenka ni wachi a wo si agro ye de ma obusuani ba konkonya accident na o medane bibibi emfa nto abusuani so na ho na mbehu sade yete ho na mbehu sade yete owu kura kwa ne se ne wawu ko na sabe obedi dem ebeda busuani so a ho na mbehu ejikan kwanhia ho da wubo de enye nipa ba akofo adwuma eyo obi bia because obi ani Ghana ha na mo a onfro kai obi afro kai kana wu ebra no abusia ya hwe messages kakra mo dia ba na fe yemfa mfam na yen sori so na yemfa discussions no yemfa ento aso What's me doing the kwakunya akon me the free castle American town John Mahama is not yo yate Salisu Sechere or the way free OT Power Region, Power OT Region, and now no so the way yaba, Joseph Chia or no so anyway yaba, and now Waka say, Mami Biama, you are too much. Kwamena acidity have for Chilensia. Would ever see ye, yo, Kwamena, Yate, also Mami Frimu, 84th September, and I will hear you at Chilensia. Yo, Alaji, Raj. Osimen kanjo so beba no the ark builder and ono so di we yaba na ono so ono so de yaba David Lechu ono so de oboga na itiri so dwetiri Ankoma Foster achim ayire bi na ono so de yaba on de obo covid ho edawuro Yahuza edway free swame no so de de aba Joseph Cham account de ndada na Isaac Nyameche eno osemame me da se pa sa wo de sa topic yi aba me da se pa sa wo de topic yi aba na o say I hope by the grace of God you are doing well. Thank you for bringing this topic about some of the bad behaviors of our drivers. In fact, it is becoming unbecoming. The police must see to it and put a stop to these bad behaviors. And non odi aba Musa Abatwa ono so de ne aba and Abra Jagos ono so edene de aba memfa messages no ensia no mo answer na echirei yato aso ede amamo abusia kanewu ena aha ene ede mo ebeso yade esi yanka hu yeka atenase yeka nyankwa yeka edi nkwa tenten amen Bicha me hotel me ba pepa e beba studios na fe nenkoma ye ho no yade ahihye so.
The day the African politician realizes that longevity in office is not the solution to African problem, that is the day Africa begins to realize the potential. The day that the African politician begins to remember that the electoral vote is a charge for them to deliver on health, on agriculture and education, that is the day Africa will begin to know her place in the world. The day the African politician is liberated from the chains of greed, that is the day that Africa will realize her potential. And I say all that because it is not lost on me that one of the reasons why Africa cannot unite is because we have become so used as politicians in Africa to our little countries where we are treated like demigods. And because we too, we who are the led, we have treated our leaders as demigods for too long, and they now are conditioned to believe that they are gods.
Governments owe the people a duty to use limited public funds responsibly. Our goal is to bring to an end the culture of unfinished projects. The main focus of government for this year, therefore, is the fulfillment of existing commitment and the completion to the largest extent possible of existing projects. The delivery tracker, which government launched last year to track progress of infrastructure projects, showed over 8,700 ongoing projects across all sectors at the end of 2020. And that is why the President has tasked his ministers and heads of all other relevant institutions to focus the infrastructural energies of government mainly on continuing and, if possible, completing existing projects in 2021. The era of abandoning viable projects started with public funds must end. And this time we believe, and the time we believe is now.
Fagana sheninsa Eluna wo yo my papa Eluna wo odo ma woman Eluna rana yeshushe odo ma woman Eluna rana
Ampano kra odo emma o my Ghana no na yehwehwe na aso yedo men ya na wa wutie mebua efa enensem bebre na egu apono so momani tuase enra the NDC National Democratic Congress one more friends and twefo hia mu e ma che se one more kekasa bia ensam ne de edoso pa ensam no edoso na one more akeka bi e de a chairman panyin Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo se ne pensue ye ka corruption ese krono fita nkasa one more de adane swimming pool e na one more dem no mu nturu mo na che se one more dware ena womo eto hanomo ena wacha se nia ekoso no breaking the 8 no ebe de ama MPP we ya NDC no womo kan the breaking the 8 no eye kwan bi a MPP pese womo efa so na womo kata se be krono ene bonefo sam a womo tia ban mu edie no na enkomoyi enya no kwa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so wone majority caucus womo ekokoye workshop ema ebepiem se wono enya ntie se NDC fo afa adwene ese womo nam womo members of parliament so ebe frustrate aban hyehyeye bia etie no so eye ene ho nsensem ena wode aba ya we ni nsem ahodo bebre na ewie ye ba besi ne koso na womo a eboa me ama enne enkomo no yetimi edie eye NDC National Communications Team member Miami Ra John Afo and NPP National Communications Team member Miami Ra Haji Alice Raj empenyufo mienu and womo beboa me ama enkomo no akoso na Sylvester Sapon soprano ya we CPP Director of Communications thank you hwene mo se babeka ye ho enso nya ma ye de be hya ase ya me ya dom no beka ye ho a na ono so de ne de abeto aso na Mame Mra on Raj. Baba.
So.
Na niam te say.
Yanko pa da o ma bibia boko. Pa.
Sa ho. Bibia da din. Wow. Wow.
If we are say there is no condition that is
permanent. Sure.
And then you cannot say that I am perfect. But at least make sure say you are heading towards
perfection.
As for direction now, we are say kono. So consider the West African country, who say somehow Ghana is doing the best that he can.
Okay.
In every situation, there is a challenges.
Sure.
But whether you are tackling the challenges or not, the Ghanaians will testify.
Okay. Medasepa, yanshe NDC and omobo mampenye Akufo-Addo and then aban subo ese eba corruption pa krono fita pa more than in the swimming pool na move dem na mu dware go mu sa. Your take on that?
Well, they di kind mame for akonya so na menchia etifo na mensanchia Neat FM. Actually mu nyina ho madam mo so ho say obe interview no wada age na o sai se e bo wa baso ejuma pa wo ye na menchia DMD ADB Bank manager DMD mechia no na Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo de o ye mampeni mechia Kwame Agyeman Budu ECD boss na machia Deputy Roads and Highways Minister na machia obi biara wo tie me bia my sister ene in fact me tie amijemfi or madam for pa me penasam also in politics you have to be very careful of damaging someone's image.
Sure.
But meto no for say NDC ehye normal say obi mbe kan ya ma ne mbe di anim because enya asama obeka no eyenim gwase a obefa after asama woka ene woka de woka corruption na menu wuti kroma you know say Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was say forward ever, backwards never. Forward ever,
backwards
never. Kwame Nkrumah kan no na ya asampa wo asama o kan no esi adwu hu pa because ye koye nima ya amaye try say ye betwi Ghana aba echire na odi unsa benkum ehe obi fie no kai say ufie ewo problem meaning na ya adwin say because it belongs to the government that are the most corrupt in this country. Madam, you say Ghana shall say independent after President Rawlings 1992. Me say as somewhere America come Ghana for it my true challenge to the Ghanaian public say o mo bisa NDC aban ben and oman penny eteso and waka say I have set up a committee so we investigate my own vice president. Yaka corruption awobeka. So share enyasi yaka sa Ali Surad beri di NPP ade o. Ese who se damage bɛn na ɛde bɛba. Na wo kasa obi ahyawo no, on fere say yehia nyina ahyawo joint. Yeah, to kroma o, madam, me pese o prove me wrong or right. O man we ni yete, me ka no public. Say o man penny bɛn and a SETI committee say ye investigate MAAME vice president in terms of corruption. What else again? Number 1, no. Madam, number 2. Yeti Kromao, the former president of the republic, late president J.J. Rawlings, Nyami mani baby panuanda. Eka say, the government has surrounded itself with babies with sharp teeth. Sharp teeth. And we are corrupt. And then, yaka. Honorable Aruna Idris or mini opinion, Yeboni Dika, minim so corrupt or not. And on the minority leader, Meboa. A black and a Ghana, politics, who politics, I will be respect, Yeboni Dinka, Yamna boy, a role is na boy. Even for NDC to be able to prove what the Rawlings is saying, the same communication director we are, our communicator, my party, you. Ebe catcher Ghana man sign for nyina say minority leader Haruna Idrisu any mutaka asawasi MP omunji omundi because of my corrupt in parliament. Omu free a party. Omu free NDC. Enti onoa waka say Akufado surrounding himself with corrupt politicians there. And what person Ghana for njindi dia and the Ghana for muntie. Onoa so na ka say mutaka any Haruna Idris minority chief whip, any minority leader in parliament are corrupt. Yeka corruption. Minim say media umma minia yi NDC ni kwan ya. Obekwa kokotu abrana kwame nkruma won the former girlfriend Tam. No dey aba, but that's not what we are talking about. We are moving forward. In terms of communication, it's about convincing Ghanaians. Say, watch out of the president you have. Do the calculation. Until I catch you say, obi eba ene ye ene die, but want me anye ni nyina, untimi nkasa wa 100%. But sa o kasa, esa o hwe wanum kasa yi. Why o me? O ka corruption. Enye corruption na diska koma why o me? Yetu kloma why o me asam ya kokot sa. When you are mentioning my government with the left finger, I have to also mention your government with the left finger. But I know, say in every situation, Obia no are perfect. But look at the most perfect president. Madam, minu tikroma, ana, omampeni bang, and ya no interview, 1-on-1 interview. Aya bisa say, uji say, do I corrupt? Omampeni o, what is so?
Bisane say, o ademude pen.
Oh. Me teach you. What did you?
Ademude bribe.
Oh, translated that into English.
Na makano.
Bribe. Move the medias. Move be translated bribe. Mo can say the corruption the meaning need there. Corruption is it. Katashisho. Okay. Abi shiramo. Abisa o mampeni. Na o mampeni. Abisa say. Oh, come me as a president and now come me masam. You see. When you are guilty, now when you say we are guilty, when they ask you a question, you are trying to ask a question back because you are guilty. And then omaya yebui, omuka corruption asam, omugusuka hu asam. Oh, you see, Kwame Nkrumah Nyame Nhyira was it forward ever, backwards never. But say NDC already say they be omo twe the ababaka. We are ever ready. May Ali Surad, and I'm the best communicator in MPP. May try my best. But let's go back. And the Yaka corruption and the Yanko Cocoa Board. Yanko Cocoa Board. The case is still pending at the court. It's corruption. 400 million Ghana cedis. $400 million, sorry. At the Cocoa Board. Opuni. Or a member of NDC or MPP. Yeah, kasa amusi diye. And I said that. Under NDC. Madam, we want the country to move forward. We want the president of the country to show that I am a challenging president, that when you challenge me, I'll prove you right. We are not in the time of blame game. NDC as a political party, I mean, sure, what is happening? They are just talking about what the Ghanaians say, and one or more council said, but the target is to tarnish the image of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's the clear. Because you see,
why to damage the
reputation? We know. 1, 2. Maminka Samincho, Assembly me catch row. And then me catch row, me magana for United. NDC as a political party, or my form own way, and the idea to go. Ubogogo says here, almost say, Obia will chantro Ghana. Oba, na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia picture be PMO. But Google now, Okono, Mr. Google, Nadam Funi Alisra, Nadam Fusune Sami Jemfi. Omu pese Ghana for GD say nukure, but Kosa Google no, or no Google no, nako pose. Why na yet the worst president in Ghana? Google now the John Dramani Mahama picture beba. So planning to do what? To tarnish the image of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But we are not. I don't want to go there. Whether Omopo and also Omumpo is on record, Troguo Bawumia will be the next president in this Ghana Republic way. In this Republic way, when I make catch out. But let us not go there. Omsi corruption, meboa. Moka corruption. Eko kase osi John Bodu intimi kase where corruption, madam. My example be. Show me one single president. Ewa Ghana ha. Yatimia tagi ni weka. Somebody like a deputy chief of staff, political aide. Now what Pierre Kachan say, go and report yourself to CID. Anaba Sansubachi. President Akufo-Addo Muchan and Toronto. O manu ko CID. Korporto ye. The General Secretary Amukana Asamno Nyami Shrano. I stand for him. John Bodu. So far in the history of MPP, apart from Damboche, the best general secretary, John Bodu.
For MAAME, right?
Almost see, Obia Kwakase, John Bodu eka excavator no. Minimisa mini watcho di agwo obeka, but mami kachero. Say excavator no, John Bodu kahubi. She, se wunim se what the bonia, the best person I always throw in this CID. Na police ubejani, you work on your things, but on one kasa eko kasa CID investigation. Me pese o ma mi wo mudi no mo an kasa nko kasa yes anya investigation about me so na hwe na wo se me je fu si Haruna Idris ye corrupt mutaka e corrupt o moji bribe e wo parliament and e wo kasa Akufo-Addo bibi akra me I don't think say important mami because once I want me aba Ghana for akasa your own political party has been corrupt na wo ka corruption ho asam manya yebui nka mi susu se obeka se Yankupo ya aduma ye pese Ghana frontier say free education ye be better than ye na no we are going forward Yankupo ncha de napco ye be ye ti say de na no we are going forward
I say in every you improve on it. Policy be a government the baby be na you start say kakra na ye said ye see then we are improving on it say ye no health insurance no
Inti ade na omo ankasa so that for us to focus on it. Say me and me too nche me ambition no. I will go and read about it and put it on my mindset. Say China, mema Ghana for benefit. This is the time for us to think about a positive thing, not a negative. Matimia tenase research. Matimia trust in terms of corruption. Oba no. Now we need say we naked na oba. Oba no now we official president. I said to committee say you investigating leader now cause we the best no. Nyame na me set committee no. Me need that authority no. Meboa ona wote ho no no betimi akasa meboa ni tfm ye twantro. Obetena ase me kai magjari agogol dada. Ye mbisa an think all the by. Your own government. and now your own former president so your president why you man penny at obia wagana ha Rollins Eka say you have surrounded yourself with babies with sharp teeth.
If I'm right.
More parliament. Madam, yeka the government the worst government in corruption any NDC. Omo de kura de time. E kwa kosi omo kasa omo man penny e ma obi bisa no e ma wono kura wonim de obeka. So therefore my advice to NDC is to focus adi a ombe catch Ghana for omo hu say omo nsaba back to power bioma nyankopɔ ya domina 2050 something no omo back to power. Omo so ombe hen di mapa ye by that time na Ghana ye more than landing. Ombe twaso na kwan we no ombe fa so ombe twaso rather than starting blaming game earlier. My catch e wa ha madam. Last me catch so ombe start campaign term. And you no ma start no.
That's it. Abusia Alhaji Suraj na wote ne nka no se ono so ebom no na ma memra minu abema John Afonso NDC National Communications Team member John na me adom na so yo obia nyame adom I hope say time may come out won say wa no say I hope say time will come out NDC enyina so ben na mo a mode corruption ho so bo ebo aban yi ese aban no has made corruption a free for all pageant in his government.
Oh, I'm impressed. National leader John Dramani. I'm in here vice. I'm in here, yeah, Vim lady. Our wager power. Any I.
And him say a Vim lady now watch ya.
Vim lady so original Vim lady. On the old cry check. As a Vim lady crowd.
Don't they original
Vim lady. I'm in here me branch executives on what wager power now.
Okay.
Serial callers are munya because come to me there. In. Mommy, me bana will come about accident. I'm saying a very nice topic. Yeah, we are now callers kind of work. Yeah, because when I'm Kwanswa, some of the accidents you see no, Yankasa majority no. The Abeka say, I buy a change. Now, which me for this will be because maybe it's avoidable. Now, so we're not incompetent president. That's will lead your mind now. The BIA church shall be a drop. It's the best I say. The Bushia and HGD to your canon. Then making sure say we will call the right places. Some of the accidents that avoidable. To me, now, no, besides say the dear international work and yeah, accused you corrupt. I mean, I'm say we the nyasem foforo. I mean no one at Ghana. Mbra you call about war 16. But the good for I can say Ghana for the citizens. I mean yes spectators. Some back on there wa family say was film. Ye na Ghana for you know your home say you wan cry and say. But the good for in 2012. 2012 or 2000, I catch the Ghana phone and say, "You are too abamana. You are obeying the first priority on the governance, the ANAS principle." And you know, the thing say, "On came my baby crazy." Immediately, obey allegation be on newspapers. You use the ANAS principle for the appropriate bodies, ISCID, and I say BNI. No matter my investigations. Now, you are too abama, President Kufuor. I say, me who, why you know who, I am who Bobby Amubuno, a tree, from say, a ostrich. Why I know say, what in the reaction way in the two idiot. My miss, I know what kind of star Ben.
My Jerry bits me a kind
I say, the ostrich, I don't know who. I don't know why share, you know why I say, you know, idiot. Oh. Sab one make out Sabeno. Yeah, we are in a table pa it's quality cash.
na mommy onim 2007 where they to me share President Kufuor sa okay the former minister for gender honorable Jaba so okay the former regional chairman Nabu so okay Adekuntia and nam so a honorable Atiko Jaba ejaye as a minister for gender
and them kai
yo immediately MP please no say oh please yeah man appointment to Italy also on pay wouldn't
reshuffle and you can say uncle ambassador and was so uncle
yes
because was so uncle because why minister to want me officer in the party no want me inquire our responsibility our person into our presence I shall say o man no kwan na uncle on one private discussion
and I say at the end of the day we free mu
at the end of the day and yes we free chi no unim otitwi seneme
is she still a member
is different than what free because
is she still a member of the MPP
she's still a member of the MPP she didn't say that I've resigned from MPP she said me person me the politics eto on chain kakra na me kwa family business kakra
me that's is right
because yes
me ba jayanko
Miss mommy I'm say she very disciplined I was say all cars am no anya bibia na hear me there and so me for pen etro ye eti mesra say who ye bibi na hwe a
o se fa cha no
aye kwa no wo bai
o se fa cha no eh
o ka me ka o de eti mommy asama ende honorable Tiko Jaba enka MPP administration eye akoko ni aponchi a na for contractor na the regional chairman ejiji before obeden abema contract e ma ne be ye huja wo krom ha e ma ne ye ntokwa on northern region between the former regional chairman of MPP and the former minister for gender eno na keka ho ama ye reshuffle a ye yi Otiko Jaba so on Italy o say no adwuma wa ya MPP no she does not deserve an ambassador position Sadia he will withdraw from the administration of MPP and then we can say that was the last time I heard honorable Otiko Jaba edin wo MPP mommy unim asama si ye e wo krom ha Nana Kufuor akasa ni body A+ and some of come for the two deputy former chief of staff who krom ha before I be kwakra say who be so nya akonya na ube shia the president you need to pay over $50,000 before you see the president. This is an allegation. It's established. And your factor everybody knows in this country uboswa your name say now can say investigation was truncated. As I said, the former CID boss A+ say so massa somewhere pia ebegu abana ni wase. We all know a serious allegation like this made against your deputy chief of staffs. Nipa also be you should announce principle. Allegation we menda me no kase. Mommy, yente ho hwe. Ekodu pempen so a the former CID boss eka say begu aban ni wase no ohwa na etwa so. Yente ho hwe. Mommy, me no kase unim say ye former PPA boss. They are not supposed to make a yo. Ono boating jam. Boating ajiman. Mufache me. The former PPA boss. Police abeka bobody na mame. Je boating. And that me no ka say. Unim acquire fast wa. Ye ni free ni ho as a CEO of PPA. Mommy, announced principle no. There was an investigation conducted by an investigative journalist called Manasa Azuri. On one kasa, who came Manasa Azuri? Okay, yes, an investigation about the fraud, no. And then people Fujina so at the board they were the Twitter Ghana first room. At the end of the day, no, mommy, very interesting. That wouldn't say fraud now. Omuya propaganda, you know, they can't control. Sa Ford no eka President Kufado convoy ho. Eka ho sesia anytime President Kufado travels no.
It's not true.
A part of it. I can wa. The fleet of cars I walk the car is there.
Madam, point of correction.
The car was
he has to approve it.
The car belongs to the state. Now when him say a kofo we control can some as a President Mahama J. Ford. No one on
former president I accepted Ford gift.
There was no actual fruit utter of truth. President Mahama.
How come Sir Ford and Osiabeka government fleet of cars?
No, it was not presented to personally as President John Mahama. It was presented to Ghana. When we say sideways, it wasn't President Mahama the first time. President Kufuor, you be in the car. President Kufuor, time of baby chair in the car. John Rannis, a former Libyan president, ever chair in the car.
President Kufuor had a better in the car.
Oh, they gave a car to me. I'll Franco.
Why, yeah.
President Kufuor, they go. Truth, the President Kufuor, you be man as a state.
Maybe someone
I'll give you. And it's not everything behind him. Yes. All God one Franco.
Give us so that we'll go.
What I said, or the master state, you know. It's the President Mahama here, or the Kano. You have a man as President Mahama, as John Mahama. You the man as President of the Republic. I hear office, I walk out. I hear full glare. Obeying him. As you go forward, home, and the other day, President Mahama as John Mahama. I can you Ford. Me one, all corner, Ford no, and our first staff house. And there was a you see the Ford there. Mommy, the last principle no. Unim, Japan.
Okay.
Obienim the way on Japan eti wo kroma. Allegation being one man by year concerning the former two deputy chief of staff. Any leading people in this administration are the former ministers. Mommy, bidding the 500 excavators now, a 2 year old from her. Menoka say up to now, there has not been a single investigation. I will say, oh, excavators now, must say. And he stopped the galam say, and to move China, would free Ghana for one. I can get loan, a book at loan, our bank, a book at Bosnia. And then we know, say, a bit more proper say, oh, my way, a bit more hand your home. As I don't know, near test of it as I'm your home. I'm a big crack with the former Central Regional Deputy Regional Chairman. I call you see, okay, somewhere, Professor from Port Watting. Our MPP appointee sitting in the office where they were talking and discussing on how they could share monies. Mommy, any video so say, John Bwedu a driver. On him call for call a year. Joy FM investigation. There was allegation say, I dare yes stop that I'm saying no. And call for Eshishema good now. They were going against the president's oath. AKWAFO said, I want to stop the galamsey. Dear the Kafa. Mommy, me know can say, young enemy, a croma, a Japan royalties. And yet the vigilance of the minority in parliament, any beauty say more, the media, any Ghana for, any CEOs. I put here because of that. Unim say the former special prosecutor Martin Abidu Ebeka said Onim Kra said he has regret and the most regretful appointment and decision why on Abrabom since the man who wouldn't feel the yefum I said okay appointment on an Ekufado the former special prosecutor Martin Abidu Eka said the president is the mother serpent of corruption. Mommy, said the last principle near Johanno. You know in PDS. A quiet fast one. Ye Japadia ECG. You can't say, ye di ma, I won't for or madden, a bit to me, I shall swear, I bet my day. I'm a gun of friend and fast one. I don't know, I never before they come out. Mommy, I don't know, now we have lost about 110 million Ghana cedis. When you say, mommy, because of this PDS, when you say na you need US for your war, and she say be what or more boying. You too many President Kufuor. I can't hear ya, NY President J. Mills, ever twice. And then look, I say, Science is sending in America for Trump. As a car, PDS, and TV Ghana for I will pay for a live bill sitting on Manama. Mommy, no, say up to now. That's come away. Boom, and this end this year, you know. Near catch, I say,
NSC for mammy.
Oh, mommy, tell me the mammy. Yet you don't need a cassette. No, no, Kufuor to add the gun and Rambo. As I say, and some of the can you Ghana for who know as a picture be. Say, me there, I'm incorruptible. Me not corrupt. Me ba, I will use the last principle. If be a metio ma bembiano, I will ensure say, me ya won't shemu. Never do year to year. There has not been a single allegation, corrupt allegation against President Kufuor appointee. What you might show my own say, or the next a court. They gave him the former deputy minister for information. Before he was deputy minister for information, now deputy minister for sports. What else are you there? You need allegation. Actually, there. Some of them are going. Yeah, far no home. Oh, just here. And them no kasa. And guasia, mommy, and the bread Ghana for. Oh, some no. Me can. I will want to hear no plan to say. I won't just here. Ghana for just here. Say this serious allegation say. I can't find appointing. I wouldn't need power so on mumu. Who saw anybody here mumu? Nippon and Tiasam, Nippon the Frony. I don't know the or a journalist. I don't know the now, we will know MPP party apparatus. Syria College branch executive for and we don't call Australia. Meanwhile, despite media, Miss Partners for a some Ghana for name. And I'm don't call it. And we go say the Bragan. For me, Jessica, you have GPS. And what GPS transaction? Mommy, she am married during. And yet the vigilance of the minority in parliament, $800 million. $800 million. And no name swa, honorable Jaco. And resign your car say, and bring Baba and we will bring an Akamunsam. The president told Ghanaians said he was misled to sign the agreement. And she said, President Kufuor to say because he was misled by the Minister of Energy, or to be call CRDC, everything is him, never court. Then the current issue about the Spanish vaccines. I did $10. There is no executive approval. There is no cabinet approval. There is no parliamentary approval. Ni $19 per vaccine. No, you can't not bono, near Dean Wagro, yes, I don't know, resign, but me, you are taking Ghanaians for a joke. Mommy, some allegation, sir. Abeba, British says CDD. I see Ghana, a crash rate over $9.6 million. Corruption, when I say, auditor general report. Buy Jessica ni pasre. Yes, you use the NAS principle. It is a Uyobia, who said Ghana bo, say what you two about mouth, who be use the NAS principle. That's a serious allegations. Be why I investigating, because of that. A be mushroom positions. And then, Ghana free. Okay, the former presidential staffer, I think he's even current still presidential staffer. Western Regional Secretary of the MPP. Investigation here found concerning this Sub Galam say. Anas, Amira, Anas. Any investigation, not this exchanging money. Mommy, up to now, we have not seen anything concerning this allegation.
Yamra part 2 of this.
Mommy, me dey some AC no. Ocean some amebo so. $800 million on concern the American deal. No share GPS. No share over 110 million Ghana cedis. A company like PDS. Omo insu bank guarantee. Now the vice president. Etinemu ebuamo say omo insu insurance up to now. Up to now.
May I say Enuabema John Afo NDC National Communications Team member and Oten and Kana Mame Samra Honomo yes Raj. One more SI can be said breaking the 8. Moye Mumoto Mujina so Amohe say 2024 Obesign Evini Abano. Mo matu this breaking the 8. According to the NDC, no, I'm breaking the 8 now more can more percent more capitalize on it. Na rota ekoso corrupt deals ni ade ekoso no mo be cover so de be ya obia ehunachire eno so mu ya no say
Madam Pacho, before me ya me pe 1 minute and kamitamu na me respond for one thing.
1 minute
important important because oka bibi manye clarification obe mislead Ghana for say President Akufo-Addo eka say obe use announce principle no wa ignore it. Number 1, let me put him on the back record. Announce principle no, and na my GFE aye nice no. First of all, announce principle na yejima on GFE. I'm a suspension achi the former GFE boss. I'm a yenhwehwemu. Second, President Akufo-Addo just bisu asamba o ka say one step aside. Yenye investigation. Third, Honorable Asansubo Achini Abuja Jampo omo CID headquarters eko report to omo ho. Madam Wenu na che say Akufo-Addo esi ye no. Why you investigation? His last submission say Minister of Health. Sikana ani ekano, the money has come back to the country. Nti, you see, these are some of the things I hear say.
Do we say me say with the Minister of Health no from so be
obia a mistake. Me na make we mistake. The president must correct the mistake. Oh, masa. Asama una who can and very important. Who try throw e dia Ghana for. Say Akufo-Addo enye bibia like that. Me so beti hanum ese me draw Ghana for attention say medias na nkasa discuss here just bisu woko okojina baby eme ye nhwemu eme de bae ana meboa Asansubo Achi eba clear oni Abuja po omuko CID headquarters e report omo e hide bibia nka we will say no to Ghanaians, but because we have been faithful, very honest to the public of Ghana no ye mamu ye den e ko CID headquarters e report here President Akufo-Addo okay, uye mistake akwawe awoboni din deputy former deputy minister of sports. Ye manage na baby am ye hwemu. Anti abranti a otoyi odi futuro na egu Ghana for onim we e fa ho. On the e atroba no no kan. But I know he's a professor. I respect him for that. But next time what atro me mom utro ma. This is the level and person. Madam, let's go back to the issue you see. Issue about almost say breaking the 8. Almost breaking the auto one Vimledi kwa catch say onye Vimledi papa or ya wo kasa no who to stadium ha what did you party ataba mo comedians for yeah ko almost breaking the 8 who the my dear me kasa no kai say me catch say they have decided to form a committee officially to tarnish the image of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Omo for corruption ya omo bai me see I challenge them. Say omun tremi omampeni a Ghana apart from Atamis ni John Dramani Mahama. Omo say yen set up a committee. Hey, a very shameful thing. Nonke ni kwan kura say NDC ni kura what Ghana mind way obetimi aka corruption wasam. Me koye na manfa a different dan. Me ko ho no me de mensa kae manfa. Utima sam na say. Me ko bi. But manfa mensa nka ade no. Dance dia ba clear. E be den ye do be court. Me call eba me minsa kai eba manfa echichemu be wo mu ho na ye kan ye se dey echichemu ti na wo kwan ifia no obo amane a kire okira me emna na wo kasa no na therefore tie wo tie omo kasa omo kan no mu hu se Ghana for tie omo who's breaking the 8. I tell you with no doubt in my mind say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will break the 8. Share mami chow the entire year can break the 8 or am confused? The analysis is simple.
Is the MPP going to break the 8 and answer Dr. Mahmoud?
100%. 100%. We are breaking the 8. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Share many politicians for Amuka somewhere in Dandado. Would pa man conscious and Dandabebum. And now this is Macgeria Trancha correct to the Dino and son of Macgeria catching the baby I didn't see. I don't do that. because I'm honest person. Why? Because she Ghana MPP ohun eye domborai dankwa and bushia tradition meboa. Madam menu kasa sesiado President Kufuor eye bushia tradition. Wabeye ama obi ehun ejima pa waye e Ghana ha. Nana do dankwa Akufo-Addo wabaye no wabeye bi ama obi ehun ye ode aba me fa baako pe President Kufuor the health insurance aba wabeye bi bushia no dankwa e the free education aba aka dombo se wode ade a ensida e Ghana ba he fa no wosua no free Nana do dankwa Akufo-Addo because we blend who say ama omampeni who is going to be the best leader who na betimi ahwe omama o ati so obi a utifia who so krokro ma beboa o maye bibia ombo omo o krokro mo o ekom di omo a na okofa aduane di abro omo o dakra no aka se mommy da kakra na menhwe nkwala no te de be ya osu benya eda kakra mesraw so wo chade a hwana ode be ma no udi be ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Why? Because Omasha said, "Oh, yes, we are not talking about religious issues here. We are talking about the MPP is going to prove beyond reasonable doubt, say, Omudi Nodina Beba as their own son to come and protect the party for them. Then we will break the 8. We are not just talking about breaking the 8. You shout as a politician.
Obviously, breaking the 8. You are just going to use it as a cover-up.
It's not a cover up. It's not a cover up. It's not a cover up. I advise NDC because they are in parliament to deal with the issue confidentially. To deal with the issue so that Ghanaians they are thinking about the next generation, not the next political party. Who is talking about this thing again? We are talking about Ghana. We are talking about we are facing the challenge on 2019 COVID-19 to 2020. Now currently we are going out of COVID-19. So come and let's build the Ghana together. Nation. You are calling.
Sure we are going out of COVID-19.
We are gradually,
hey.
Madam, it's better than first, It's better than first, Gradually, it's better than first, You can't move from one, trying your best to go back to one again. That is not a mature politicians. We don't cover anything for breaking the 8. Breaking the 8 is different. Breaking the 8 has nothing to do with what they are talking about, the corruption. Make say corruption now. Corruption now. Look at the way Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And then if I unimadi I how mo. Omunim say MSATA, His Excellency the former Vice President of the Republic. Nyame mane baby part no onda. Nyankopon mane here abotre. Me panera chao say nyame mane abotre. The asinu so. Yeah. Say you going to abandon the most nice gentleman of the land. Now I abandon ni yiri kura umbo ni dinda. O be body here yete ha. Now o kwa kobo obia onyanye vice president that rally mate no starting. Utu communicator. You have to acknowledge your house, respect your house by acknowledging the wife of the late vice president here. Rather than talking about Jemensa. I don't know about wenu nikunasu. It because of the respecter. Bawumia because of the respecter Bawumia Edimana na adono womunim say emesata anya opportunity to serve the country and wonu akwati say ye kwanu akọ but they don't discuss anything with him so they are confused. So Bawumia has got opportunity. Let's tarnish his image, let's destroy Bawumia. But some of us Raj, we are there to tell Ghanaians say you want a gentleman who serve his father with loyalty, dignity, respect, honest and intelligent gentleman. We don't want somebody who will be Ethiopia no asa or Kakafaba no Akafa so missing Ethiopia. I just say you have to get a difference because Ghana is moving forward.
Thank you, Siraj. Thank you very much, Siraj. And Oten and Kano na Afo. Evacho Bremona breaking the 8. I must say one day cover up.
Yo, mommy, I'm saying before
Kasano, Nyamia Yadom Sylvester Sapon Soprano, CPP Director of Communications, Wabeka Yesa area. Sylvester.
Yeah.
That's CPP people to say.
Pacho Boko, you go suka kaka.
Radiasi, you be very fine.
Amen. I hope that means your baby joining and one my
I am part and parcel of you. You don't know.
I didn't know that.
What do you hear?
My tea, I mean,
oh, Papa. Timechiamu, any more bush for you now. Why?
Thank you
CPP for me bumpire mamo.
Thank you for honoring me.
CPP na me bumpire mamo.
Yo yeah, Martin, me that say. Ma Yemra John Yemra na yeah.
Mommy, quick one. And now MAAME brano 1 minute. Say or person reacting to what I said. Na ne all can nsem no. Onu kwa ko ankasakra. Because and some okay ni ano onim say o shega na fu ebufu.
Also 1 minute in a far react.
I don't need, you don't need to because reality. And some people bobo so no. And some I wo ho.
Tiano tia CPP ni we Ghana ni wo.
Suraj mpacho. Aha, enyo na abeka so ntia no. Entia ye yoku.
Tiano, me tia. Thank you very much.
Entia.
Amono o say atiye ma yefu. Atiye oyi e ma yefu kwa. Because enye wonwa obey e kwan fa so bedu ha no kwade okwaje no e to no dia you is joking with the issues and somewhere there ho I ni braba Ghana fo e hwo mu ka manfo aware agya manfo esensa mu kon amanfo dwuma sei utia na wo de wo joking because you don't take Ghanaians for serious. Ghana for more another 4 years to come and continue the GPS. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Nkasha Uko United Kingdom, UK, we show GPS. Now we show US, we show other countries. Yeah, they show mo. Now we show Sikapudwa say yeah. Sikapudwa say yeah. Francophone say. Outside GPS. We say yes, some another 4 years. Ever Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and MPP. Ghanaians are not going to give you another 4 years. Ghanaians are going to break the 8. And with the corruption, akosu wa mambo ma mudie moye madwin say munti obia ushe ejaparatis. Ghanaians are going to break that 8. Senebeya obibia famu bia wo kanwa sakata sene proye Ghana for free sasika we and eka $20 million and a kefi US eba sasika nya Ghana for free ni na over 110 million Ghana cedis PDS and the Jiffy Ghana for your light bills and then we no can say sasika nya ya free. Ghanaians are going to break that 8. Mommy, Ghanaians are going to break that 8. Comes 2020. As I say, corruption ekoso. I mean no can say President Kufuor catch Ghana for say he will use the announced principle. The announced principle. I would joke say if you take it say obedient corrupt practice, I will say a mistake. When somebody as a government official, I mean no you train the taxes at the Ghana for Australia. I catch them say we in for omonti asem omuntu be kasa omo ye mumum na nu guase say e ba ma we so who catch say a mistake meanwhile no some mistake no and I shout to say please give me time to talk please we are serious.
Put everything down please.
Some mistake no shout to say some procurement practice yeah she saved Ghana 20 million Ghana cedis without any money going to his pockets. Move for social procurement breaches. I'm a sakeno. Those faceless practitioners, where are they? The same thing has gone to Ajmamenu, which I can say a mistake. A mistake. We should give another 4 years to come and steal our money. Ghanaians will not do that. Ghanaians are prepared, say they will do whatever it takes to ensure, say you will come to a position. Say all the corrupt practice, all the corrupt appointees. I'm Ghana for Sika. I'm Motiwa. Mufa Ghana for Nyahwe. Mubu Ghana for Atitia Ghana for Fame. Amenua Ghana for Fame. Ghanaians are prepared. Say 2024, they will sacrifice their life. Etibi your mind to tell John Catcher say Ghana for Betwaso. Betwaso Kwai. Ghanaians are not prepared to do that.
Thank you very much. Meda CP. Na mamemra Minua Bema soprano so director of communications of the CPP. Soprano. Yesha NDC, one of the suburb Briabo aban yi say aban no corrupt na corruption is here there. I say aban no mu a wo practice corruption kra na ye hu e agije so na ye kanfo na say wo mu koso a koso pro no kwa na koso. And na wo mu siki breaking the 8 no say Ghana for san to ba ema the MPP esan say wo mo ba o be akoso na enwuma pa o ma hyase no o ma wie ba the NDC dem say breaking the 8 no e cover up bi na aban no epese wo mo me so kan me no bom because of your time no ntina ye monitor. Okay,
mini aba me da si bebre na nyame nhra ye da si enya opportunity CPP ofobi o crown pa ekronoma dan no party mi nu nti bo a mo mfro obi anka ho age ntafo mienu ada bi o mo de confusion na me nti ye da ma se moatimi afre so ho na asema wabusa me hu ni tri na me hu ni nan because MPP ni NDC for no makwa akoya abekronsa so ho sesi a no se NDC for suampa se Ghana ha se NDC etiminya the audacity so ebe ka kire Ghana for say enne yemra metuma wo mu because NPP corrupt you understand na NPP nsusu wagina honum na o share the confusion in the NPP and the indecisiveness and the lack of or what I would call say the inability to uphold high standards of integrity and expect every presidency, because you see Nana Akufo-Addo was the man of due process and rule of law and insofar as it concerns his men, the men no Nana ignores say no because of especially the actions of His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo no I am afraid for democracy, the survival of democracy in Ghana. I'm really honest. You see, my main country, I am a country Ghana for say. I am on call back to 2017 January. Anna yes when Nana Akufo-Addo in, and the hope that Ghanaians and indeed Africans had in the new administration. Remember, now your special guest, Mrs. Johnson Sirleaf. Yeah. Formerly or a Liberian, or can I say, even the leaders in Africa, even the presidents in Africa, had been waiting for Nana Akufo-Addo because of the big promises he had made. So Nana Akufo-Addo, we read this speech now, no purchase Nana Akufo-Addo says, he's going to show us the way. Mm-hmm. So put that aside until you see, say, even the African continent had been expecting big things from Nana Akufo-Addo. And I'm seeing fair noon change. So now, I didn't know Nana Akufo-Addo, it's because of his pedigree and his provenance. I'm breaking it down. Provenance, baby, I will free ba. Ni nipa buying, be if we crowd free moon. So, we say Nana Akufo-Addo and the NPP for keep on talking about Dr. JB Dankwa. So, and then when you look at that line, Nana Akufo-Addo talks about the Ghana project. I pay close attention to President Akufo-Addo. He talks about the Ghana project. So we look at his provenance, baby Ofriba, Nana se Uforiata the first, JB Dankwamo, those supposed Democrats and advocates of due process and rule of law. What I say, enti Nana do ebeye leader of this country no. Na youth no crampon ye will hope. Because Nana talked a big game. So when I say that I'm afraid for democracy in Ghana today, it's because of the shocking disappointment evidenced in the presidency of Nana Akufo-Addo. So share steps are what take here. And Nana Akufo-Addo no, he represented no, he has bypassed all of them or most of them. So what I say, NT says here no say me jina hona me hwe NPP for. So mo any NDC for corruption ho a. Na me hwe NT Ghana for. NT susuampa NT mo e de kwa akoma say when NDC Mr. John Mahama Bioana, because you see, remember when you vote for President Mahama, he's coming back with Mr. Elvis Efri Yankra. Remember that. He's coming back with Mr. Julius Debra. Only Mr. Efri Esiedun Ketiamo and Basa Ankrofono. So NDC for these are the people are Omodiako Rato Kroimu. So and then when you decide to go with the NPP, say it is between a rock and a hard place. And I quite said here, Yatri and Huagu bomb Susan will be saying no. So because a see a part to Siam pass and another buy, you know. I feel Nanado. One of the reasons I Ghana for Tomano was because we didn't like the situation and now as a President Mahama no, as a family and friends. Nanado by our industry. In changing and the bush and for qualified. And Nanado was saying you must pay close attention to Nana Akufo-Addo. He also talks about judicial precedent. So say yes, set a standard. Now, in as much as the president is not a judge, presidents can set certain precedent. So until Nanado no say our certain precedent say oba na say on na we 80 years kra no to we degree bia and also feel so you qualified that. Now the number until na ye CPP for we stand for meritocracy. Say nipa no oye Ghana ni say ni papa enfre ni papa ado and say ni maame mahama na say we onimdie na so oye Ghana ni no qualifier. But we are not seeing that. Until when we look at these two issues now, there's a corruption is having a field day in Ghana because you see, all you need to do is to belong to one member of the duopoly. So who can now maybe I will call parliamentary your friend was saying Parliamentary Account Committee.
Public
account committee, forgive me. Oko honum na se oko twitwa ntro e Ghana for under oath kra na Nana Ado, the Democrat, the due process man, the rule of law man, he ignores it. Oh, and you see it across its administration. When it's concerning his men now, he seems to ignore it. I even have a problem with the fact that there was an allegation against the Chief Justice. Nana touching with that, meanwhile, I see ID form report in my. So I say, Oko can also our prerogative. You understand? But then why do we get the CID involved? Now, I don't think, say, the Chief Justice of Ghana, and no, said he will sit here, any officer or representative, bribe. But we wanted due process to, to happen, especially with Nana Akufo-Addo in office, because that is what he was. That was supposed to be his brand. And see, Nana disappointed massively. And apparently, for no NDC 4% moka say Nana Asebe okika ye tribom no a 1 year papa no. Nti say an yemefa Mr. President Mahama. And Nana mi busa say, now are you talking about President Mahama na no ho na oye jida ene sada. President Mahama was so onye in confirm. Ama Ghana in confirm no omo nyina tukoye. Ba kokura mpointi me ama se Ghana for kra nya confirm ba ko anfa anya like soup.
You say has asem no nya no kro.
Okay, and in ya can but anyway, the American basing in an seminar about the American the youth and the people of this country, especially the youth. So we a young person. So where we school. Na so nam ho na me pese me susuam pa say into social life over the next 3 to 5 years no. What do you think your life is going to be like? I can't Nana Akufo-Addo 3 years. Do you think Nana Akufo-Addo can change your life? Or is it going to be just the family and friends, Nana, or more prosper? So Ocean Nana Akufo-Addo, powerful said 3 years here, okay. Obey anything significant to change your life. Apart from slogans, Agenda 111, one district, one dam. You have Brennan Nana Sadi Nana. You have been a great disappointment. If you are listening, you still have 3 years. Say Bianca beat me down, one man your master. So now say you're youth and so. Now say we share across the parapet as President Kwame Nkrumah. It is our NDC. I'm a Siam Party say Nana President Mahama is time back. Lordina Foundation Bill. One of them best I'm strong. And if you are a youth in Ghana, Nami Busao, we be a school no. Still, one more minimum be school 7 years. Or that's what Dani Papa Sasso. Or Soyano Panu or Kokroma. Just say still Okohunima make a chance mommy. O mami 20 Ghana. Ni mami ton tomatoes ni moko. I will tables one if you him. So, say ni pana who we school, young man where we school, by 7 years ni. O girlfriend who here na ubeti mi aware no. And I'm not a na modo basi. Mutimi high dying. When you're Jumaye. This is the destiny. If you continue to vote for NPP and NDC. NDC for no totals, or boy totals kakra, youth on boy totals kakra, no ma pass yama NDC. Now President Mahama was shini dang beshi, now Kwakodru Ibrahim Mahama ho, no ma pass it, now Kwakodru Kenoforiata ho, no one knows what chest it. And what is happening here? So and to the American question and say, if you are a youth listening to me today, I want to appeal to you to look at yourself and project yourself. In 3 years' time, Susiampa, where do you think Nana Akufo-Addo can take you? Can he take you anywhere at all? And if you think Mahama is the key, do you think he can take you anywhere? Last time we have seen the John Mahama movie before. We don't want to see it again.
And in this situation, what is the CPP doing to be more attractive?
Well, you see, thank you for the question. CPP, no matter what are we doing to be more attractive? I mean,
because
and yes, CPP chef it is because CPP, with respect to the listener, CPP ain't 8 years Ghana for.
Okay.
What I said, young kind of credit the entire CPP in popular no. is because your man out to say, "Will be 100 cities." Okay. This is what MPP and NDC are doing. But you need to say, "Can you the best son?" And I will be so because we are the patriots. Oh, says Sikana or my head you. Say this year from January to June, government of Ghana Bobosia 43 billion cedis. And even on the 2 year workers. But remember, president no our president said yeah, presidency no, sa position no, Israel bata ho. So I say enam ho. And I was saying now president edwumam. Say the beya onko bokro no. But he said president no kra no, was in the sikanso no. Enti omo se den wato ne sikem 10 cities bia no the 7 cities almost 8 cities aka ho. Hwe ministers no omo nyina ya sikafo ya to omo pay mu. Members of parliament and $28 million to go and buy luxury car. Na susuan pa sa utie sansi bontefu now MP akoto luxury car na munya nsuo nom. So when these are the things happening, it's akwa to say politics na ekon. People say CPP is not attractive. CPP is attractive. CPP is you and I. CPP is you and I being patriots of this country and putting our lives on the line so that we can raise the profile of this country, so that we can change the economy of this country. But if so, campaign will be catch or say na CPP for the muntia. Well, I know na my jina baby jina. In Crawford ba so hu de omoye. So one fa position kesi na amane cousin anani nua. So hu head your day. So hu dem person nti all I'm saying is that if you are the youth in Ghana today, you ought to give CPP a chance. Because we are looking at building a new Ghana, a Ghana beyond President Akufo-Addo, a Ghana beyond President Mahama. In this Ghana, no, it doesn't matter what your name is. So Udino, Akufu, and Kaho, and I say Addo Nkaho. Still, you can get a good job in this Ghana. In this Ghana, no, we are not going to be beholden to the minerals. Two bauxite. Now go to Yema Ghana na Tusuampa bauxite. We are looking forward to the new technologies, the emerging technologies, and I'll talk about just one. Just one. Says solar energy. Okay. Ghana, our latitude 4 degrees north. So the energy content of the sun at latitude 4 degrees north is more than 2,000 watts per square meter. Okay. Now Germany, our latitude 31 degrees north. Energy content of the sun in Germany, latitude 31, no, less than 1,000 watts per square meter. But Germany, our over 38 gigawatts of solar energy alone. Forget about nuclear, hydro, and the rest. So we see people, we are the party of science and technology. And we are saying, we need to be getting ahead of that curve and taking advantage of the emerging technologies. Solar energy, we are talking about drone aviation. We are talking about gaming. Gaming, bet way. Me gaming now, meaning about gaming, no. You are talking about the $1 million industry of gaming. A man on Saudi trot Roma. I will say man who bought game be on my phone. So I say ball round be near drop but now I say yes, and in America those games are designed on the internet. A $1 billion industry. So call Europe, any China, any idea, youth know, or designing games at home, internet so any phone so it's a download where to say the Shatawali abonnement wa download no. There are youth around the world that every month to make $800,000 a year because game no designing you know. I hate it to say they're Shatawali abonum. I'm not hate it. These are the new technologies. We are talking about drone aviation. You understand? At the end yet, Ghana say no, make us my back there's an emerging opportunity area be electric vehicles. So we sure America and almost 30 economic trends. Almost say by 2030, even pickup crown ya plug and you super petrol bio. And see what decided no tone China over say. About 2 months ago, meaning about Central Region, we discover lithium ion. Yes. So, and lithium ion, say, be what Volta region. These are the raw materials here, the batteries for electric vehicles, which are the emerging technologies of the near future.
Yes, we are so much blessed to the extent to say, and Yanka yet be an
Oba into Ghana forecast and another buy and one who's another no co school abrochi or near Abrofu school, members of the European royal family, no. Near Castle and Nado Baby BB. Say now, just say, you burn your face in one or the other, just say Ghana, yet to papa. So, Internet Maker say, the CPP is the party of the future. We are looking beyond President Akufo-Addo. At a Ghana beyond President Mahama. Now, the American say, you to know, I was saying, Mobabeka CPP, when you build it, CPP and Ghana together.
Nice, meba we NPP, NDC, CPP, be third force.
Well, I think so.
Kick two parties, baby.
Well,
now be taking the realms of government. No matter
well, I think so. We are the first force, but we have been a sleeping giant.
Okay.
So okay, say third force. I be say yeah, no,
yeah. Say no, I say two parties system. Near practice or Ghana.
That true.
And this say now more CPP. Pesa more force on more ban. Some ultimate such a mumu say now I say mother. They say munyane.
I mean about the pan now person who say CPP. You must say nyane ana me to say. Say saying. Nyana me gina here make us say.
Policies ni ade.
Oh, when you know me manifesto anti politics. E krom ha say you to know.
Visible. E was shows so ni ade ni hu say CPP mo na mo keka mo ho yi. CPP mo ni so ade hunu ni. CPP mo fa benku mo fa nifa na Ghana fa hu sa fe de CPP ani abre. Enti NDC MPP yembro skoto wo mo to ba bi na ye ni mochi.
Wa no hwam. Wa kan yate but na me pese me kire o say already no cry yes sir. But there was a Ghana for especially the youth no. Omo jai suban na omo ye politics ni te say Kotoko Heart football match and I say Manchester United and Bayern Munich. We are talking about your life. I'm saying say we are youth now we are school minimum hundreds of thousands of youth. So say we are school me person busas when you adwuma and I say that so that papa asaso so and I say that so stress on my miska and I say we ready be 28 32 now person why no we get now on na twempena 8 years mu da so gina board ba say and I say mu da kiosk mu me area meeting no young boys no more did that kiosk mu Susian Pahesu be o 6 foot 4 inches no that lotto kiosk mu on in the yere what I say enti di and me area hon me man for that kiosk mu in the hundreds me say egu hon kiosk estate more than 200 people kiosk toilet ba ko kramponi ho na say woman me be srawo ana say obi be srawo e wo kiosk mu na say afọ kana oh na he fan offer it mean about tell the truth. These people no Ghana president any NDC MPP no they are aware of these people. May you many boys no any girls no cut toilet our rubber bag more kiosk mu no ma to atwena bontin to do okay na faso na pity. These are the things happening in Accra. Now we are youth now live in these conditions. Now sorry now say form off and na me who dia wo patch there because na
so for money some dia man
oh na ka train na ye brey so who dey ekoso and I say and Mr. Mahama ebegina ho no so ba be yi sini na your friend John Mahama part 2 are you really ready to watch this movie again? It's meaning about Mr. Mahano adwuma na ye de be chichiri CPP no Ghana adwuma because CPP yeah we are all about Ghana. So you need to join us so that together we will lift this country up. But so do you really have
the men?
We have more than the men. We have the men and the women. You understand? And the women. Remember that the CPP was built by market women. You understand? So we have the people who can really do the job. Remember, by the way, okay, I say NPP for Beijing House, we have the men, we have the men. Me calculation. New Patriotic Party. Nipa PhD degrees, doctorates are cumulatively together abroad 773 years. And so here to papa so I'm sorry to say the Akufo-Addo administration no performance no at the value of academia in the eyes of the populace because we thought President Akufo-Addo was a highfalutin academic, backed by hundreds of thousands of well-educated people. But look at the performance of President Akufo-Addo and look at the performance of New Patriotic Party. Amir who said there is a difference between high academia and leadership. Just because you have a PhD doesn't mean you're a good leader. And until MPP atoto bo pass no. Yes, I na ko doctor says no obia. Na now do we have the men. And so any na say see an yentimi nya huokroma. Youth ni nya adwuma nya na. Na na begina ha with another slogan say agenda 111. Maka mini aba say na so timi ye 111 hospitals before be hand over. Me ba o studio ha. Me reverend my body say nyina na me de afra gare ni aduane medi. Na na do can deliver. Ni oye ni nyina ye gimmick.
Me da Sylvester Sapon Soprano ena wotene kanona yem hwe mo messages kakra mo de aba na fe yem to aso enko enza fufuro emwe ye brand ye kwanka sapa odo edway efritema en was mami soja NDC we are tired with their jokes. Who sees you from going to court? When you found any corrupt person under this government, the court is the only solution of corruption, not propaganda and press conferences. NDC, stop! Please stop the senseless attacks. Never again, NDC. Salisu etc. And what they free power Uti region. Mr. Sami Gyamfi's corruption allegations against the current administration is a pack of lies because President Akufo-Addo remained incorruptible and he's fighting corruption always. Happy birthday to Mr. Danwood Kafui. Say forward together, protecting the legacy. Amponsa Prof. Anyway, if you the laws of this country is really slow. How can Sami Gyamfi get the capacity to talk about corruption in this incorruptible President Akufo-Addo's regime? If 5 of the past presidents who involved themselves in corruption scandals were jailed, how could they point their fingers on this transparent government? Regards to Colonel Kwadwo Damwa, Commissioner of Ghana Customs, and also Ede Abba. Parliamentary Edway Free New Aplakuno say, I don't blame the NDC for accusing the NPP government of corruption, but my own NPP government is failing to prosecute the NDC thieves. Today, these thieves are rather calling us thieves. And also so Edin Diabano. Mami Soja, please, when we talk of corruption, it's about how you handle things. Former President Mahama used $29 million to construct the Kumasi runway, while Ethiopia used $20 million to build a whole airport. What corruption is more than this? Mr. Tai Ediway Efri Golf Estate and Ode Ebaye. Mukaila Jonas Ediya inside Caribbean. Tell the NDC man to scream in moderation. His own boss, John Mahama, said any government who hails himself of infrastructure is an exercise in mediocrity. So what's his beef? In any case, is the building of the infrastructure the basis for development? Please, let's draw the lines, because we tend to relegate pragmatic measures like free SHS, school feeding, 1D1 and 1V1D, NAPCO, etc., which has a long-lasting positive effect on the ordinary Ghanaian than e-blocks. Mr. Kedway Free and so on to a genocide. Good afternoon to you, Mami BIAMAH. It's undoubtedly true and inarguably clear that hooliganism, intolerance, blood sharing, lawlessness, and corruption is in the DNA of the corrupt Nanado and his NPP government. Instead of the corrupt and insensitive Nanado and his NPP to start thinking about the next generation, they are rather thinking of breaking the 8 with this abysmal performance. Cost of living is unbearable. The economic indicators are not reflecting in the lives of Ghanaians, and the center cannot hold. Nanado's name will go down history as the mother serpent of corruption. Anelka in Shiraba, Edway Free, Ashaiman constituency. So, baby with sharp teeth, Sami Gyamfi is talking about corruption in Nanado's government. No wonder. Has he forgotten the total mess they created in their regime? The likes of Airbus, Sada, Bas, Brandon, and etc. The press conference has fallen flat, and it must be ignored. Also, special greetings, Senkomal Haji, Labanan, Yakubu. Now, also, no wonder the NDC has become the ex-convent party, because majority of their members are corrupt. The nation records intolerance, indiscipline, and the above all, great loot and share the taxpayers' money into their pockets. Boating, Denmark, and our day way efi eba. Positive change, Edway Free Medina, and what they are ban was poverty and starvation are as a result of unemployment. Underemployment coupled with hardship is sending most young men and women in this country to their early grave under this clueless and insensitive government. Hunger among the youth is more pandemic than COVID-19. Regards to Hajia Alhaji Feila, next constituency chairman for Medina. Mefa Argentina and so on more answer. Na Yemra na fe yente ni aka no free on motel. Answer na yatwa so. Dear ye kwaso second part no. Wakwa na medesha ase e wo so. Wa na medesha ase e wo so. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia accuse the NDC as a Mohache plan to use your members of parliament to frustrate plans of the government. And now for most the propaganda machinery being so or more representation in parliament, and watch as every conceivable government intervention or intention will be seriously attacked by more NDC. And Namoka said Mubasa only these attacks on both the floor of parliament and outside parliament. The way according to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the vice president, we NDC Monshesha ya what she says at the Pebia Abano na just so deban mube butu atwatch mube to ho mube can some the afama enya attractive to the ordinary Ghanaian enya bonten ko a mo de be sha se Efrim Rashe bedwafie ba cho John ho mame
mommy seriously sometimes am I very disappointed
well dear
as a Ghanaian under this substandard
visionless vice president called Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Incompetent, yes.
How do you describe your vice president as standard?
No, I mean, he's so incompetent. Sometimes, even I don't know whether he still thinks that he's in government. Now, quick one, I want just to react to my senior brother, CP Communication Director. No, I say MAAME movie. Now, MAAME movie in the fair. I will share from the beginning to the end, Oko power and energy sector. And you might hear since the independence, I've been see that we Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Fiwa. Uba ensure water unprecedented. As a mikasa me bobo boswa. Embre my requirement me bobo sunina. But obi about that answer. I can just give you the link, then you Google. Mommy, say who baby how do who crabesha. No, who person do wrong Robbie. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, one can come and know what position. And Ghanaians, I don't know. The media still give this man opportunity to talk. Now you debate. Meanwhile, there are more pressing issues that we need to talk about. And then Papa, we catch Ghana for a test conform investor of Capos. Okay, principalities in it then distribute the economy of this country. He's the same man who told us the time he was in opposition that he has been the deputy of governor of Bank of Ghana before, and that he knows how to manage the economy with 34 billion. That is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for you. I don't know, catch Ghana for say when it comes to government now, he will change this country from taxation to production. That's Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for you. And Trump and Dobeka say, or Tonaka say, and Dobeka say, and Yanshastro. Now, a honey if you rob back. Yanshastro, see a trainer, a 5 year, and the Dobeka Gana for. See a trainer, and now we every railway quack to my area. And this man, you go and tell us, say, oh, baby, I'll do Krabeshe. You are so incompetent that you cannot even manage over 200 billion. Bosian Kwa Wachi. What do you mean, see 6 unit classroom? When you call John Mahama as incompetent, and John Mahama has been able to build second interchange, he was able to build and complete 47 blocks. And this is what you find your share. Now, catch you say, NDC, F4 Kwembia. How can a vice president talk like this? A whole vice president who has been a deputy governor of Bank of Ghana, who has been a vice president of the Republic for 4 years, as a CSM new mandate, what can be 9 months? I will call 5 years. Now the catcher say, when $1 compared to John Mahama was 3.8. And then Menoka say, Uko first verse $1 to a city is 6.030. Baby, I won't find it. You told Ghanaians say, what's $1? I'm on the kid like my IGP. Who can take an force say, a man I'm quite not bad. You use only 2 years to solve Ghanaian problem. And there's a promise I can for your face. Now, say, when they made a press conference, say, Ben Pensua Kone Koduno, or Mine Koduno, Yan here. I just say, our only hope is IMF. Then I told Mama Kacha Ghana for. Also, yeah, jokers, yeah, now, say, just a week or two, we have gone to IMF for $1 billion. And when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ever can now say so. No, but so shifting your attention from the economic hardship, the failure of this administration to secure the hope and Ghana for you lose you about wemu. Busia boy yaji. You find your share and the other party. Who share corruption? Our cost you a man wemu. About where ya time on opposition. Almost a busia bo. So you man penny about busia. We a lazy approach. then what is their track record in this administration? Ghana former Makoya somebody amayesu. What is their track record in terms of infrastructure, in terms of achievement? My sister, but I'm not there. Sabi when you I don't want to use that because he's my vice president. Oh, okay, those days conference before coronavirus. Now you were Dr. Ebo White, and I said Mr. Ebo White. No, your program be
Uncle Ebo White.
Uncle Ebo White. No, your program be National Theatre. I Ghana for a corner castle. For what is it? Chronic relief. Oh, because I didn't shout so sa. Comic. Oh, I shout so sa. Now who will be home from far? One quacksia. No beyond yes or somebody. Now I'm releasing that pressure now also now. That is how we are being treated as Ghanaians. Oh, but you ain't free. A boss shall be share Ghana for. Say your mama queen is on Betinaswa. I'm making sure say every district be ano. On basic factory or send a beya. Creating Juma. And I'm Ghana for. I'm say every constituency be ano. I come about $1 million. That's what I promise Ghanaians. Every constituency be ano. I feel $1 million. Nina yamutu. Ye who be bia. Who watch the bush abo. Ye who shall there. Watch the bond. Ye who shall there. Infrastructure want to be CB. Now see how a press conference. Okay, champagne for say where some tracker big young follow that tracker no. Near a project away. Ye call Madina. Ye go share ya. What's why I sort for her? Ye call there's no astroturf there. Ye need be what? Who can say
other places?
Mommy, hey, as a vice, what you say? A former Uganda president. Nalumba. And lawyer or anti-corrupt. Obagan, I am born voice and sana.
Professor.
Yes. Okache say he's so disappointed in this administration. Or disappointed in President Kufuor. As I said, the hope any industrial force and papa way back, any infrastructures and Kobe creating. And 0 to 9, and so disappointed about corruption practice. He has not even taken a single step.
That's same.
Mommy, and you know, and some of the women were kakano, and Fasu be in so, and Gina so be in so. Say, yeah, no, spiritually, ye created a debut of parliament. And in any case, a project by the parliament, I am passing. All the bills from the Abba. We have passed all the bills, led by the opposition speaker of parliament. All the bills from the Abba. A poor man way. I saw my way to Pong, I saw my way Koso, Ninano, the banner be to here. Despite our hang in parliament, and there is no clear majority in parliament. Yet to me, and making sure say when we have passed their ministers, we have passed the deputy ministers, we have approved every budget that they've brought. The budget that they brought, we pass it. Who is working against them in parliament?
John, thank you very much.
Who is working against them?
John, thank you very much. I was here for John Affol, the NDC National Communications Team member, and Oten and Kana. Allow Raj, my member away.
Johnny, dear, media and Obeti Masaman, Bisano question, a man in Casa.
That's me, my vice president, Cotena. NDC for a hatch plan.
Oh, because because NDC and your Munkwana more parliament, you will BB say information, intelligent information. Obia picky intelligent information. But let me put a quickly correction. I say me correcting for mistakes our yeah. When nim Ghana phone funny bonny and channel. What's the vice president say as turf here Dibia Madina? I challenge you here to go to Medina right now. Medina Park no Bisasorogo or the Ubeko. Hey AstroTurf, nice one. Medina. Yeah, in Tantro. Adi se bia won omunim so omukasa Ghana fontie obi a o Madina bia no ogidie se Madina ni bedi madance here me pacho press come about the track me pacho Me pacho.
Asotefo no
me pacho.
So if now we
are going to build a
because of your time,
time you told us there was no AstroTurf in Adenta.
What you drone ti achi u be say we dede. Me pacho.
Yes, it was
Adenta Madina.
Madam. So but wonu ka Madina. So let me put this is my correct too. Wonu ka say no Madina. Me pacho tie.
No, but it wasn't the fact and it was in Adenta.
Uni. Ono me bra me penasam but sometimes we are confused. CPP ni betina here we can asam for attack both political party. Well mamo brain say you should rethink. It's an opportunity for attacking. It's not good. But going forward no. Vice President Eka Sewa. Vice President His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. The most decent Vice President. You see, me kasa na John said me see mistake. No, me kasa obi a mistake. Me see in life, no, you are a human being. You can make a mistake. I think it's legitimate kasa maka. Obi a ni me be di dance here. Mami, I said the Vice President say, "Oma formu committee." Say me can hamre bi. Say NDC for formu committee just to distract the government, just to disturb the government. Some say munya ya ene munya komni enko na Ghana yen mpumtu juma ye dai enko so but ye wi abato no me bra ka so ka sam kama wo se form on ye for amaye ya wana ka 3 at least in ka China campaign time so anu aye campaign so that 3 na Canadian concentrate because ye na mo nyina na parliament masha se ye Canada o ka no attack aban no mommy President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo wo tu kwan a obo na o ma twa ticket amakaka moto bibi na o ma di omochi ana oye dia oye na nye ana se dia o mu dia abo awura fix the country for no mu side fix the country for no di because fix the country no o mu say let's all of us fix the country me jindi so ma political party bidi so o mu ye o ma dia o mu ye no in the process say yeah fix the country we are doing o mu nye demonstration just like that too. So omo insult to omampeni ana omo former president and this in no man insult no omo nyesa omo say let's all of us together fix the country. But they say the party be na to ticket am for omampeni tu kwan yo baby a na oma aka omo abom na oma to ticket am for bi na sa am for na akoka se omo kogu omampeni enim ekogu nenim ase e wo ho pacho me kasa una wo se me kasa
na wo ye bi kama
me kasa
wo se bi a obi na ye bi ana
mate di obeka bi ameka me se wo ye dan ya amekasa wo koso ba fo ma amekasa enti maame da wase ni wo abotre nyame nhira wo maame wo abotre nyame nhira wo metam na me de kanfo me de kanfo o ya de nyame nhira on te se kaka moto bibia samba pe no de awuram enti yenko going forward now what to ticket ama amanfo so mo nkonko insult o mampeni se si amiri ukasa yi there's a team omako US ahead because of the UN meeting Omo organize just to insult the president. Etina mampeni the vice president. Oh, sasa na mo didi na tamo mo ka issue.
But offense NDC times ye hu bia.
Yeah, so the same thing. They are doing it but it's an issue. Just write the issue. Madam, just write the issue. President, His Excellency, please fix the country for us. Madam, is there any insult on it? But to insult be His Excellency, but you said, oh, madam, who dey yanko?
Why na
who dey yanko? Yanumu afapa abopa amanfo bi mo ba atamdie na mo didi o ma. Oh, I don't say this said no wu be. Hey, physically no mudi Ghana sika. Even Gabi Otidaku nam ne baby no obi didi na atam. Say we na who gisa o maniska ansa no president kwasia we ebe ye o mampani wo ye busa. You are insulting the person. You are not talking about the issue. Madam, you saw the video no. Onam kra no odi nechi. Madam, you saw the video no. This is personal attack. You can agree with me or disagree with me, but reality minimum say o kan okure. Oh, to go say oh, madam, tunufo. What did you make no? What the entire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can say? Woma gada omo hu say. Omo ba be disturb o mine no. Say the be ya o mampeni intimi na jima pa o ye no. Untimi ye. Member of Parliament, more Parliament. Before you be election, na na do so be free education. Mo man penny say on timi ye. Obaye no, obeye ye. Mo kroma was so be planting for food and job. Mo ka say on timi ye. Obaye no, obeye ye. Oka say obeye napko ama want me anya ejima. Obenya some sika at least odi be ho atade. Me bra nyame hira wo. Okasa no wose school ni bia wie school anya ejima. Wosori a wokache ni maame say o ma no 20 cedis. No nkoto aduane. Bema adu aware want me anware. Na nanado say ye the nation builders corp aba napko. Kona ko register na alboso bi so a wanya ejima dia na nya ne odi beto samina awohoro atade. This is vision. Oh, it's an vision. Me say wanya ejuma kra. Bawe na koto atade samina na wo ho atade because enunu ebe ma okwan ama wasa didi asa akopɛ foforo say 26 na anka kane obeje no say unji unya bia firi oman no at least obi bai wa anya hwe obi bai wa yebi minim say ye bebo na aba so say wa try even though so onya hwe kra wa try yet kroma Zongo 4 from 1992 Oma the NDC chisa there's no acknowledgement in the Zongo community. Yeka o se maka obi akọ maka udi Zongo ni ko maka obeko wa fana nko maka obeko but nanado si debia money ye na ye e ba se na mo behu o mampani kura mo nim kwan am befa so am behu no e ba se mo nkola wie school na o se e ma mo nkola so nya bibia mo ne hweye and was say me ma buy mo ma tibidi amamo mo mbeji Zongo development fund na mo fa hwa mo ho
Yenesi for mame
na musu cake na eba ye no ye kabi nu mu ko birthday nu mo ankosa keke munya cake ni bi di ye e ma ne Zongo development fund u kwash national chief imam fadama kwasha so tefa ye enu ntina e ma Zongo fo nyina ka bom se omo ye Hausa day omo ye no asotef so obi hu ye ensi da it's the history of Ghana ye ka enu ntina ye ka se maame yenya asumdue yenye yejima but politically ombeye dia omope but ye pese Ghana frontier say omafo mu committee say yende step or ban no because we vision papa ni inside vision no say the be want to be yejima na ye de bia na eba media so a ye ka ye sai Ghana fo adwen but mejina akonya so na ma pa Ghana fo acha say we are government of focus ade bia no abetimi ade step here opa chogo na yankasa menkae omo USS ya omo nenam ho omo bedi bone ba ye nim ye leaders oh ye leaders ye koyenim na ne emi ya ne samedi ma no bese no
Rajo Thomas
ye ka ye see obi de wo deputy governor Bank of Ghana nso hwe no ato obi a ye kofa governor ba ye de ne wo ye ena me ne ukasa ikura ebe di say MDC communicator bi kasa kra obetimi acknowledge ni yere
medase
oba fufuro bi ni yebo ni din na mom kai na hu say ya so obi di na brabo ebe somo.
Thank you very much Sraj ena otenen kano Alhaji Ali Sraj NPP National Communications Team member na memra menua be ma Sylvester Sapon eso Sylvester Sapon soprano and Medrun so director of communications of the CPP and Medrun so no Sraj
okay ebushia me da say menua ba me da say yem say topic ne say vice president Bawumia or say NDC for be attack
Omahachi plans to attack government policies EBA government we are both parliament and outside parliament. Sraj fana paper man another.
Me note na me de. Me de ba bejuri na na Akufuado akoto amene mu na. Nanka me haje se me note na me de bejuri na na ado ato amene mu na.
So wa wunde ya mase no.
Debi o minu aba. Na to form na me buy. Minu aba. So vice president Bawumia I really remember him in opposition.
Okay.
No to me hold the lecture. I had great admiration for him. I thought he was one of the best things to have happened to Ghana. But there's a difference between talk and action.
Okay.
So I say, and the difference, no. And then the economy now, yeah, team. Penny Baumia or vice president. Oh, position and no wedding pa. Can send be me kwa na me wonder the entire IMF for me fanning koye adwuma. But IMF for no say no mo hwe ntakrem. So what I say. Say no mo hwe ntakrem because Vice President Baumia has proven to be all sound and fury, signifying nothing. Okasa bebre, but economy no is still where it used to be, as it was under President MAAME, i.e., no jobs, i.e., no play, baby, I bet na ye did a kiosk still, i.e., insure anywhere benonum in crash here. So, i.e., say corruption na na ekoso nti it is a washa utimu say MPP ne NDC there aye abekronsa so na the etiane say MPP for no any Vice President Baumia, he should be prepared for a lot of attacks, not only from the National Democratic Congress but indeed also from the CPP, because we are standing up for the Ghanaian. So because Penny Baumia no buy no promises now make here no most of it no when Timmy and Kipu my so and me personally say no me who say Vice President me Anna me catch we have to talk about our leaders and any life or leader or mode governing. So President a Vice President or opposition na no different me kai crown person no make complaints say President MAAME mu see Vice Presidential Palace worth $3.5 million US. Or cancel your honor here. Not him. Okay, or to can't to mention him. Baby, a former vice president. Okay, my man come ask him. My man come ask him. So give him credit. Mini about so the attorney said, yeah. The attorney said, the attorney said, oh, now all can be about Baumia said, Vice President Baumia now asked or complaining. And I made sure I said the complaints should be expected. Now complaints near because of the poor performance of the New Patriotic Party. Now make us say William Shakespeare Ebekane said they are all sound and fury, signifying nothing. So I say but the CPP for no. So we have a better strategy to help the country, especially youth now more chrome hanum. So until we tell them say forget about Vice President Baumia. Think I grow better. Yes, I grow better than Kifrianopa. Think Vice President Baumia. Think I obey me. I jumana. Think why you da. So now CPP for no. Yeah, we na ye pesi it me edeboa. A change your mind no. A bit different. So yeah, ye pesi make sure say yet me asesa on mind no. Say the be ya. A chrome has say no. Ye bet me a modernize the economy no. So na ye de nimdie knowledge and a better running economy no. So on them person sure no. Na ye timi create sustainable wealth. Ye bet me ede sika any adwuma edi sika eba amanfo botom ebeba oman mu se de be ya youth no e bet me aye adwuma aye. So now sani oman we nyina na possible when we have unity, any peace, so and security. So sani oman we no ena yenya ye bet me e de aboa oman no. Na President Kwame Nkrumah kan sembi or say never must public squalor and private affluence be allowed to coexist in Ghana. Mami nsusu bi na men kan wotwi mu. Osajefo no kan o say said e be ya amansan no eti ohiam na enipa baako fo edasikem. Saade no ebi nsi wo Ghana ha. Na CPP for no saade kwan na ne enam so but sa wo hwe sesi na. So one of the reasons ekra na ekrom hanum no security aya problem no is because under President Nana Akufo-Addo and President John Mahama no in this country no there has been built what we call an oligarchy. Oligarchy a group of rich people. Mostly politicians. People like Nana Akufo-Addo, people like Vice President Baumia, Esikafo Peche. Meanwhile, Omai no mudi esono ohia bubro and Nkrofo etimu. Se minua ba ofa Accra na Joa say youth of Ghana or that street so. Na se ona muna nsuo to na abehu ba bia Nkrofo da wa Accra. Okay, enti de na ye kan say so many promises by President Baumia, Vice President Baumia, and President Akufo-Addo. So many promises are ma make or ma breaky. and also meant me and ye. So, for instance, President Baumia, Vice President Baumia, President Kufuor, can be say, omo free SHS. So now free SHS no. Kwame Nkrumah vision. It's the NCPP for generally near support. But free SHS na do moye no. Omo to papa so. So into nanka ye feel so onya second term no. And can another focus. But he said the ane kanana no na no it seems to be wondering. And then we see ha no also. Ochina no we see ha no apete. So I say a free SHS no omunya ba bi krampo na. Enso na nasi wo jaye no akwa agenda 111. Confusion in government. So afi we say one village one dam. And no so went me anye. Afi we say agenda 111. Na ebe den yan criticize because the wo kan say obey no kra no untimi nye. So okay, so obey capital project $1 million to every constituency. And also so ya mutu. I said na da yen bi odigana for di agro bi say. So nana ka so be creating meaningful jobs. Seriously, meaningful jobs ben. Me ti say me nua be ma ka bibi say when ya hwe kra ne be ma oska e dey ato seminar e dey esu nioma. That is way below expectations nana. Nana susuan pa say Vice President Baumia en nana Akufo-Addo. Sika omunya no eno no eye sika edisi ntade a na say sika ebia ye pese ye hwemu na yetimi di build families ni yetimi di build lives and the youth no omutimi build families so osan hwa planting for food and jobs there it has been a massive disappointment and I just wish the Minister of Agri would stop throwing dust in people's eyes almost say creating saying hundreds of thousands of jobs where maybe a farmer at the end job na work kan wasem no so it has been a massive failure planting up for food and jobs now a failure no and no nanado a man a card de in Kolusu election no so what I say because the farmers reacted with their vote and they told Nanado say he's a big disappointment and he also Vice President Baumia he should expect say indeed not just NDC but the whole population of Ghana no will be scrutinizing the obey bia no ye besi ho peg happen ye because of here security issues are air cost wo kroma no ma and robberies are air cost wo kroma even daylight highway robberies e wo Ghana ha say na minti bi da so Nanado buy no just say insecurity no very high but they don't seem to be too concerned because when Nanano any vice president or mobile motorcade now soldier for wo kroma nyina didi wo nchen and na ben no mo di twa asum traffic actually pesen no say yentu nko fosro si anya den yo Nana say no he hasn't got a security issue so ati ase Nana say no obi meche ne ba ankoye ti odi na kwahye fridge mu so ati ase nti they think say things are cozy it is not yen baby tete no ye suro pa baby tete no because last time say because madam fu bi okuma ase oti fe ya ase it's because she na ade esan no afei about 6 or so kwachale osamiko adan ya na anu adan ya na daylight ye cha Uber driver ti yeah this is I mean please my sister I'm surprised you know aware ewo kuma ase daylight fe ya ase obi twen krante e di cha obi ti ewo kroma daylight 11 a.m. So
international journalist yeah
ye kokunu o
yes daylight
international journalist mama no bia wonyim
enti the American say this country no has gotten a reputation not only in Ghana but even internationally to be very unsafe. And Vice President Baumia should expect all kinds of attacks, not just from the National Democratic Congress, but
including
across the country because youth need bread, youth need the dabonting, youth need nye. So Vice President ni be no know say and the economy no me say President e Germany no or say economy no look Mr. President maybe when you are sitting in the Flagstaff House now we enjoy Ghana money now who the ecoso but on the streets na dey cry better dey cry a problem you understand so we are measuring the economy not by what the IMF is telling you but by what we feel in our pockets because me President Akufo-Addo Vice President Baumia mo kasa me who dey mo patch ever since I many feel of politics me na me nim say IMF credit me chesika o match President Akufo-Addo $2 billion B for boy $2 billion free bonto and yes a bosia o mo betua ka o and yes e bia bosia please my sister the IMF has gifted President Akufo-Addo's administration $2 billion. Edian bion pa na nanado. Edian pa ni enfa no. Oh, just last week, your mama 1 million. And one month ago, a woman and 1 billion. So when you man your judge, my MPP need to communicate on inside your way. 2 billion. I'm being honest. You're ignorant about what is happening in your government. I'm disappointed in you. You should resign your position. $2 billion. Now me name say IMF for confused. So because you see that this country, you're quoted journey because of people like President John Mahama and people like Nanado. Since 1980, I'm any fear if President Rollins and J. Kufuor or Mochichiri PNDC and the Babesi, as you don't catch ya, now Mahama, now Babumia. You see, MPP and NDC, they have been the reason why we are poor in this country. Over the past 40 years, no, Nanado, Mahama, Kufuor, these people are the reason why we are poor. I'm appealing to the youth to say, say, see people from your Bania Kasa. Muntie yen the real Ghanaians. We are the true Ghanaians. To say the President Kwame Nkrumah, we are determined to make sure that the private people have money and not the public sector. So what I say, a situation or more benumu to send an Akufo-Addo. We said we see them peche now come crash now best street so now which the Ghana phone seem to mean 12 Imponi not to see part for biti akra say no the kiosk not toilet say kiosk is 100 kiosks not toilet back ukra ni honum na Akufo-Addo me can't say when no monti asia who be gina ka say na Akufo-Addo den oye no is he thinking about the people on the street? It's give me one last sentence. The American say if you are a youth in this country and you continue to treat your future as if it is a football match between Kotoka and Haas, then you are in deep trouble. The way forward is to join the glorious UPP now, so that together we can build a Ghana beyond President Akufo-Addo, a Ghana beyond President Mahama, and create wealth for ourselves.
Thank you very much, John Afol, NDC National Communications Team member, Haji Ali Suraj, NPP National Communications Team member, and Sylvester Sapon Soprano, CPP Director of Communications. Oh,
na me coach.
Na me catch you say. You know. Na jinwano pa enyumrenina eya mubapa ya kanani eya kaikana sremunya kupo fagana sheninsa eno na wo your mind bapa eno na wo odo.
I was your man, yeah, the BBA,